right. There we go. Well, I sent in our Facebook chat. I'm like, this is the 6-2-1 rule for cons.
Yeah, for sure.
Six hours of sleep, 2 meals, 1 shower. There are corollaries to it, like an energy drink does not count as sleep, and Febreze does not count as a shower.
for sure.
No, definitely not.
Snickers bar does not count as a meal.
Oh, I definitely did not get 2 meals a day then.
God.
Oh god.
Are we talking about con people or?
A Snickers bar can get you through the hard part, but you should definitely also have food.
Now, what about a Cliff Bar?
If you can stomach them, maybe. Alrighty, this is session 58 of our Kingmaker game, and you guys are deep in the depths of this extra-dimensional prison underneath Candlemere, where a group of cultists devoted to, I want to say Yog-Sothoth.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Have been
definitely the timey-wimey of the elder beings.
Yeah.
Yep.
Were sealed away millennia ago by servants of Pharasma. Unfortunately, the seal keeping them at bay has broken, and you guys have come forth to try to reseal things. And you've been exploring this dungeon, found proof that it is in between worlds. You found a hole to outer space that you wisely decided not to undertake. You've encountered all kinds of dangers, fanatical spellcasters, and these eerily hairless monks. And you also discovered, you guys did discover the lecture room, where you found out about a thing called the Helix theorem.
Oh yeah.
I wrote that down
On the chalkboard before we erased it.
Yeah. Which seems to be details of the ritual that they're trying to finish to summon forth Yog-Sothoth. The important things is the theorem. The professor, I think it was the professor and Amaranth there, because they're the two smart ones. Discovered that, or managed to deduce how the ritual is completed, but also how to undo it.
Like clockwise, counterclockwise, or something?
Yeah, you need to close a symbolic gate 9 times along the spiral from the center outward. You also deduced that the spiral symbol of Yog-Sothoth is the mirror opposite of the religious symbol of Pharasma.
Which makes sense because they don't like each other.
They do not like each other.
So sorry, maybe I'm understanding wrong, but would that mean that the pattern to seal Yog-Sothoth again would be the same pattern as Pharasma's holy symbol? Or does it not line up like that?
Yes, I mean the seal that sealed this dungeon that you guys went through was the symbol of Pharasma. It was etched on the seal at the upper level at the entryway.
Okay.
And that is the seal that is in the process of breaking. So for the professor and Amaranthar, since you guys are very well studied, it stands to reason that if the thresholders have been working on this rite and ritual for quite some time, that the reason why the seal was breaking is because they are working towards completing their ritual. If you guys manage to reverse it, then it will reseal. But that's why it can only be done from inside.
Yeah, so they've done 4 of the 9 or something.
Yeah, they've done a number of them.
Yeah.
With the information we have now, do we are we able to come up with a reversal or like a counter ritual that we can do? Is that the thing or no?
Well, that's what they deduce from the theorem is they
Oh.
find the symbolic gate and then close it 9 times from the center outwards.
Okay, gotcha.
Amaranthar, I have a question for you.
Okay.
So, your magic, you don't have anything to remove free will, do you?
In which way?
I'm thinking if we can find, I don't know, some actual capable, like, leader maybe or something, it might be possible to dominate them and have them perform the counter ritual while we escape. But maybe that's a tall ask.
Well, I mean, it's possible. If that action wouldn't destroy the ritualist, then I could suggest that they do so.
I'm gonna start rolling for everybody's drained. Because I assume
Oh yes, please.
taking a bit to work on this.
Yeah, it's gonna take you 1, 2, 3, maybe 6 hours.
Oh.
I'm not sure if I remember what DC I'm working against.
The DC is based off the DC of the effect. So give me 1 second. I'll find that.
Hopefully 32 is good. Maybe not. I do, I think, have a hero point. See how that goes.
If anybody else has medicine, they can probably aid you too.
Can they?
They can,
that'd
yeah.
be helpful. Yeah, sure. All right.
That's probably Traxton?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, I think so. At very least trained. I think I might have a thing for that.
The important thing to remember with aid is, however you're aiding, you can use the appropriate skill.
Oh, that's true. So it doesn't have to be medicine.
No, to actually be like,
Okay.
here, chew on these herbs.
Oh, fair enough. In that case, I was going to say I thought I had a feat that lets me use my nature for medicine, but I'd like to do a nature. Is that cool?
Yep.
Okay.
That is totally a feat, though, that you could have.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like I thought I had that.
Yeah, that's for specifically for treat wounds.
Oh, okay.
But aid, like even if it's like flower, hold this person down.
Oh yeah, athletics. Here we go. All right.
I like to help with intimidation.
Really?
Feel better.
Stop being sick.
Listen, I
Oh.
imagine the drain sucks real bad, but the things that I'll do to you if you die are much
Doesn't
worse.
get worse than that, so I'm re-rolling that one.
Okay.
Off to a good start. Oh, there we go. That's better.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a number.
A 40. That is definitely a critical success. Critical success master, I believe, is +3, bring it to a 35, which is enough.
Oh,
Funnily enough, I think that natural one was still a success.
That natural one would have been a success, yes.
Oh,
Because a 28 is a critical success, but it lowers by 1.
See,
That's funny.
I got trapped by the fact that like 20 is always a crit anyway.
Yeah.
right.
You know what I mean? I thought it was always a
So
fail.
that'll take the drained off of Amaranthar.
All of it?
All of it.
Yeah, all of it.
Wow.
Like that's how I thought it worked looking at Legendary Medic. So, but I asked just in case, and yeah, it just removes the condition.
And I mean, to be fair, it's a level 15 feat that requires the legendary expertise, and it's called Legendary Medic. So, I think that's fair.
Yeah, that tracks.
It tracks.
Yeah.
It's on par with stealing somebody's armor while they're wearing it.
I imagine that at this point, this level of Snow Maple's medicine, there's a lot of like deep tissue body massage and like acupuncture. Very aggressive acupuncture.
Rapier.
I'll bite on the stick.
Yeah.
With daggers instead of needles.
Yeah, well, you know,
Make do with what you got, right?
Little cut
Yeah.
here, little slice here, little squeeze there.
Perfect.
like she's got a little kit of needles in her medicine kit and another set of lockpicks that
Oh,
are about the same size.
Sewing needles.
I was thinking, have you seen Jet Li Kiss of the Dragon? That little bracelet with needles in it.
Oh yeah, that's good
Yep.
stuff.
Yeah.
All right,
Thinking about that.
we'll try on the professor next, I think.
A lot of us got 2 levels of that.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, and during the hour that Snow Maple is treating Amaranthar, if there's anything that folks want to do, they can. That is more than enough time for people to get healed up to full with basically just with cornucopia, really. And it's enough time for everybody to refocus.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Braxton breaks out the hard candies.
Yeah. And do you want to roll for another assist?
Oh, yeah.
My nature friend.
Indeed. I shall scavenge some lichen from this timeless dungeon.
I mean, you say that, but we did recover a lot of ingredients that weren't spoiled.
That's true too.
That's true.
I just did it. Here we go. All right. Do 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 do. Hiya. Oh, that's pretty good too.
Yep. So that is another +3.
Ooh.
That is definitely a success.
Sexy time.
So that'll fix the professor's drained.
Yep.
And then we'll try Traxton.
Can help on this one too.
Sure can.
Okay.
Now that everybody else has eaten the lichen, you feel better about eating it yourself.
Real good about it.
It's another +3.
Excellent.
Oh.
Oh, unfortunately, that one is not enough.
I do have a hero point.
Oh. There you go.
There you go.
But
That's it.
that's the end of my hero points.
That's the stuff. Yep.
But it worked. The hero point worked.
Yep, mark it down. And then we'll try Gratch.
Oh, right. Boop, boop, boop. Doo-doo. Hiya. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Super double critical.
Plus $1 billion.
Hooray! And then finally, it's time for healer to heal thyself.
That was 30 hit points gone.
Yeah, drain stacks up.
Yeah. Off Gratch.
Got one more in you?
Yep. So sorry. Yep. Coming to you. I just
No
up on my hit
worries.
points.
I haven't
Nature.
even looked at my hit point total. I'm sure it's scary.
Oh, it's not bad.
All
Not a
right.
crit success, but definitely a success.
No, it's a crit. It only has to be 25, I think.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, that's just it.
Oh, okay.
Like, with nature, you're at the point where you will automatically succeed. It's just a question of whether you only succeed or critically succeed.
Gotcha. Right. That makes sense now with that one
Oh,
before.
Yeah,
I thought I was gonna blow it when it came to the end.
yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, I was down almost 50 hit points from that.
He just about, yeah.
From the drain?
Yeah,
Ugh, gross.
What were you, like, drained 3 or something?
yeah, it
Yeah.
was bad. It's not good.
Amarantha was drained 4. The other downside of drained is it also reduces your fortitude saves.
Oh,
I mean, that kind of penalty on Snow Maple isn't even worth talking about.
I was gonna say
Like,
that's your best save.
it makes my fortitude go from bad to laughable.
Yeah.
I mean, you're an expert in fortitude now.
I know, and it's still bad.
To always
I
fail.
think
Yeah.
I think the important thing is that it would turn what's normally failures into normally critical failures, which is
Yeah.
much worse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that there is that. Yeah. The critical fail. Ugh.
But after some aggressive poking and prodding, everyone is back to fully functional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, due to the nature of this place, during the time you're here, like nothing comes to disturb you or anything. There's the occasional howling wind that you can hear outside, but nothing comes into this area.
Imarithar, I have a second question about what you're capable of.
Okay.
Are you able to send messages across dimensions?
No.
No? Okay. My present fear is that time may not be passing for us, but may be passing in the prime. But if we don't have a way to tell, then we should just continue on.
Do you think it'll be passing at like a normal rate or an accelerated rate?
I have no idea, and we don't really have any way to know. I don't know which one would be worse. For all I know, time could be passing backwards in the prime right now.
My expectation is time's not passing in the prime at all.
I certainly hope so.
Does
But-
anyone?
Yeah.
I mean, this may be a stupid question, but does anyone have a pocket watch? Is pocket
That
watch a thing?
wouldn't tell us anything, really.
I got a magical compass. No pocket watch.
I've got a pocket watch. Does my pocket watch say anything? Is it just ticking like normal?
It's just ticking like normal.
Yeah.
And like in a biological sense, does it feel like time is passing? Because we've been here for a while. Like, do we like the hunger? Is that a thing? Like, do we feel we're starting to get maybe a little bit hungry?
Yes, I mean, you guys got
Okay.
to the point where you needed to retreat to rest, and
Mm-hmm.
that seemed to function as you expected.
Right.
Got up, had breakfast. So, like, as far as you can tell, time is passing. You just don't know how it's passing relative.
Right.
Okay.
But at the same time, there is some sort of stasis happening here. Maybe it's a sterilization or something because like organics don't
Well,
rot away,
these-
right?
the guys that we've
Correct.
encountered so far have either been undead or like weirdo cult monks, like time
Mhm.
cult monk people.
Right. That are probably outside of a time stream anyway, kind of idea. So
With an incredible aversion to body hair.
yeah, that might be the secret. Actually, they should get rid of all the body hair so they don't age or something.
Maybe, I don't know.
But I'm just saying, like timeless enemies. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah. I'm sure Flower's beard offends them in a critical way.
Was there not a
Let's
construct
grow
too?
it out more.
Right at the beginning, didn't we fight a construct too? A statue?
I believe
Yeah.
so. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
living
was a
statue.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, are we done with this floor, or because we know there are stairs down?
Yeah, I think the only place left to go is down the stairs I tripped down.
Yeah, and there
What
is-
about over here?
Is there another door? Yeah.
Have we done over here?
You have not found anything that leads in that direction.
We came into the amphitheater before because I remember going back and forth through that.
Oh, this is
Or the
not
theater.
a door over here.
That is a door that you found. Yes, that led you into the speaker's chamber. That's where you found the magic curtain that functions as a scroll.
Oh,
Right,
Right.
gotcha. But nothing leads off of this room. Is that the problem?
Oh, one second here.
I think so.
If we want, I can make you one of those see better potions. If we want to just have a look see around before we go downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Could do.
I like that.
I guess it depends on how thorough we want to be.
Well, I think we want to be pretty thorough because this is the major
Yeah,
threat location, right?
I agree. Yeah.
And for Jonathan, I don't know if you noticed yet, but if you on your action tab, if you click the use for your quick alchemy, it'll pull up a list of all your formulas, and you can just check the box for the one that you want to craft.
If I click where, sorry?
Sorry, on your action tab.
Like on my little hotbar?
No, on your character sheet.
Oh, gotcha.
If you click the use button by Quick Alchemy, it'll pull up a checklist of all of the formulas that you know,
Oh, cool.
and it'll also reduce your versatile vials by one.
Very neat. Okay, sweet. Yeah, do we want a see better potion?
Yeah, sure. Might as well take a once around. Give the old secret doors a potential looking about.
Walk around, knock on all the doors or all the walls.
Oh, now I just need to find where I put that.
Probably drops into your inventory.
It's just not in the consumable section.
Was there a thing that got removed from my character just a second ago?
I don't think so.
Okay, I thought I had a Briar effect that was showing up. It's not
Oh,
seeing
oh
it.
yeah, you had there was
Oh,
somebody
Tony
cast.
put a
He cast it though. Yeah.
right. Tony put a spell on me last time. That's right. It's like, here, stab this ghost. I was like, yes, sir. I will try.
There you go. Snow Maple now has a greater elixir of Eagle Eye.
How long does that last?
An hour, I think. For the next hour, +2 item bonus to perception checks, or +4 when attempting to find secret doors and traps.
This is made with quick alchemy, so it'll be 10 minutes, unfortunately.
Yeah. But that is enough for Snow Maple to give me a seek roll.
Yeah, should do for quick runs around. I do have my bracelet of dashing if I need to
Ooh.
get some extra speed.
Basically, like exploration activities usually take 10 minutes, so 10 minutes is enough for you to thoroughly search this room.
All right.
Can I do a seek for an aid or?
Sure.
Okay. Might as well squeeze as much bonus as we can out of this. Oh, I'm targeting Gratch. One moment. Slightly less better perception than mine. Oh.
Gretch, see if you can find any more of those monks. I'm sure they smell like Axe body spray.
God, I'm targeting Traxton, and I closed Gratch's character sheet, and my shortcut menu still gives me Gratch instead of Traxton. Okay. One more time, I guess. Nope. Well, you just rolled a perception, or
So yeah, instead of targeting, just make sure that you have Traxon selected. Like just like left click on him.
left? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ha! That worked. Rolling. And this is a sight thing because we're looking around.
Yep. All right. So the two of you kind of take some time along, and Snow Maple, thanks to the help of Traxton and the Elixir Eye, you do spot a faint outline down that northern passageway. In the northern wall, there is a very faint outline.
Oh. Wow. Snow Maple will give it the once over and see if she can find a seam or a switch.
So yeah, you're just gonna feel around, and yep, thanks to the eagle eye, you can definitely see the faint outlines of the door, and it looks like it kind of depresses slightly.
All right. Everyone stand clear. I'm going to pop it open. And then I pop it open.
Assume door opening positions.
Yeah. So it looks like it opens up basically because you guys didn't go all the way down the amphitheater. You guys just kind of did the outer rim, and it looks like it opens up underneath the bottom bleachers.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we didn't go down onto the floor.
It looked sketchy
It
down
did,
there. Yeah.
Well, just because there's some bloodstains and a bunch of bones.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
I
it's
did
not
have the.
environment.
So yeah, I'm going to call back. I think it opens up into the arena that we noticed before. And I will scout it out.
So yeah, as you move in, I mean, this blood stain is quite old, and these bones are. Some of them are fairly recent. It looks like there's a mismatch between the age of the bloodstone and the age of the bones.
Okay, but nothing particularly aggressive.
Nothing aggressive comes to eat you. No.
That's my main concern, really. But yeah, from there, once we're reasonably sure it's safe, call back to everybody and.
Okay. So yeah, so the door that you had found previously over here, that's on like the upper bleachers,
Right.
and that leads into the speaker's chamber. The door that you came through now is basically underneath the bleachers, so bottom level.
Okay.
So it looks like there may be doors on different levels.
Oh, okay. So maybe we'll start from the bottom up, I guess, and look for other doors that we haven't investigated yet.
Hey,
On each level kind of thing?
Yeah, maybe.
Sure.
you can give me a seek roll.
I will aid on that.
I can make you another potion too if you want.
Oh, is that it's up to you. For looking around, I've normally got the Eyes of the Eagle +2 item bonus, and the potions a +3 bonus. So it's better, but I mean, I don't know if it's.
I think the potion's +4 if you're looking for secret doors.
Yeah. It
Oh,
is.
okay.
Yeah.
I've got ingredients to burn. I'll make you another.
Okay.
Yeah, you restocked the last session too, I think.
Yes, that's true.
Well, yeah, we rested then. That helped me restock, and I have a feat that lets me restock on the go, which is pretty cool.
God damn.
I just need to find it. There we go.
We don't ask where the materials came from.
Nope.
You can do a lot with a little.
Yep. It's
Half
all
the
about your perspective.
half the fun of being an alchemist is convincing the party to drink the nasty things.
Yeah. It would be a fun alchemist. You act shocked every time somebody consumes one of your potions. I can't believe you did that.
Wait, did you actually drink that?
Yeah. And just
Or
start
just
laughing.
put whiskey in all of them.
Yeah. Everything's
I
flavored like
mean,
peppermint.
it's a traditional thing for medicine.
Right.
By the time you hit the third room, everyone's loaded.
To use
Yeah.
alcohol? Yeah, yeah.
Right. And Snow Maple, if you want to give me a seek roll with a plus. A +4 from Traxton.
Oof. On point with the perception tonight. Or the seeking, I should say.
I'm gonna call it a +5 total because it's supposed to be +1 extra 1 from the elixir for secret doors, and it's only registering a +3.
You don't have a special toggle for secret doors?
I don't think so.
Oh, weirdly you don't. So yeah, just put it in as a +5 because it's his is a circumstance, most the others an item, so that'd be fine. All right.
But that should be ridiculous.
So yeah, on the second level, there is a door hidden underneath the upper bleachers. So basically, one on the upper level, one on the second level, and then one on the ground
Oh.
level.
Okay.
With that roll, you quickly glance, and it doesn't look like this thing has been used in forever. And cursory glance, there doesn't appear to be any traps.
Okay. In that case, pop it open.
Okay. There's a corridor beyond.
Oh.
Okay. I'll scout ahead sneakily.
Right. You see, in this room, there are 3 alcoves, each holding a humanoid form wrapped tightly in spider webs along the eastern wall. There are deep grooves and scratches in the walls and the floor, hinting at a vicious fight. It happened long ago.
All right. I'll call back for everybody to come on in. It seems clear. We've got 3 mummified, spider-wrapped corpses in alcoves. Oh, wait, never mind. It's not clear. They're aggressive.
Those are the spider wrapped corpses.
Oh, those are okay. So they're not monsters, or at least they're not
Any
monsters.
magic? Any that's odd?
Yes, those things radiate power.
They're pretty.
Careful.
Yeah, they're weird spiderweb angels.
But with your that's odd, you Amarantha, you kind of looking for a second, and you see like a little spider kind of like comes out, kind of like wraps some silk around, kind of disappears back into the folds of the clothing, and then a couple more and a couple more, just kind of moving around the body. But you also can tell that these beings. It's subtle, but because you have that's odd, they are breathing. They are alive.
Can I tell what they are?
You can certainly give me a recall knowledge.
I also do a
Sure.
recall knowledge.
You sure can.
Survival check to like a tracking thing to see if I can piece together what kind of fight happened here with all the gouges and whatnot.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
you can tell whatever it was, it happened a long time ago.
Right.
Just a reminder that Arcana works for everything.
Yeah. Ooh, these are Morignas. They are bounty hunters and investigators seeking out creatures that have thwarted death or interfere with the flow of souls. They are psychopomps of Pharasma.
Oh,
Their job is to ensure that those who thwart death are brought to justice.
Well, it's a good thing none of us have done that.
I mean, we haven't thwarted death per se.
And I guess the important question is, aside from that, what would you like to know about them? What two things would you like to know about them?
I mean, are they okay?
I would assume they're in like a stasis right now or on standby.
Hibernation mode.
I mean, are they spellcasters?
Yes, they are powerful spellcasters.
Are they people?
They're not. They are monitors.
Right.
Yeah, that makes
Oh.
sense.
So is that like a divine eternal being or something?
Basically, they're like death angels.
Right. Okay.
But as you're kind of sizing them up, one of them steps forward.
Oh, so they are functional.
Yes. Kind of cocks its head, and it's weird because they seem to be have like these like spider web veil blindfolds on.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not creepy, really.
It feels like it's still regarding us though, does it?
It does.
Okay.
Sorry to wake
Trax,
you.
Traxon's just gonna kind of do a half bow at the waist, I feel like.
Yeah, that seems
Yeah,
like
I'll give them like a traditional Pharasman greeting.
Give me a religion roll there, Professor, or society,
I'd like to use esoteric lore.
or that.
Snow Maple's not really religious. She just kind of like, hi.
Same. Trax is more
Sorry.
spiritual.
Sorry, we woke
Oh,
you.
beautiful.
44. Oh.
If I succeeded on the recall knowledge as well, I'd like to know what languages they know.
Can I help? Can I help with society?
Sure. Professor, you're pretty sure that they are capable of speaking everything.
Okay, cool.
All the languages.
That makes sense. So yeah, in that case, I will give them like a Pharasman greeting in common and.
All right, so yeah, between you and Snow Maple, you're like, okay, you kind of, give a proper Pharasmic thing, and it kind of stops. It kind of stops, like looking at you quizzically. It says, "I have not heard that in quite some time." And just so everybody's aware, Professor, you hear that in Gnomish. Amaranthar and Snow Maple, you hear it in Elvish. Flower hears it in Dwarvish. Traxon hears it in like the common human tongue. Gratch understands it in Bear.
Naturally.
I feel like that confuses it more than anything else.
Oh.
It's like something else is speaking to me. And not just the crazy stinky man that I like.
You are not thresholders, then. They would not dare disturb us and insult us.
Oh no, we've killed a few of them today.
We're actually we from our time we're here to put a stop to what they're attempting to do. whatever this entity they covet, it cannot be released.
My sisters and I agree. And
Oh, good.
as this one is talking, you see the other two in the corners. They move to pay attention to the conversation. Like, even though they're wrapped in spider webs, they're not in any way held.
So they're okay.
Yes.
Oh, good.
So when this individual steps out, do the spider webs and stuff fall away? Do they stay in the alcove, or are they still clad in spider webs?
No, they kind of wrap around like robes.
Okay, gotcha.
Got to keep it PG.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So they were just kind of charging, I guess, or waiting.
We came here originally to help Korog and the other Pharasmites create the seal. But when he decided to commit
Right.
blasphemy, we could not stand by. He tricked us into coming here, becoming cocooned in stasis until someone breached the door, told his followers to leave us be.
Well,
Well-
I don't think his followers are going to be giving you any more problems.
Yeah.
And she gestures vaguely to like the marks on the floor. It's like many of his followers lost their lives that day.
Mm.
Many have lost their lives this day as well. And I'll just kind of cough.
Well, I mean, I think they've been dead for a while.
Oh yeah, but life on life. Maybe
Yeah.
not.
It's a weird soup.
Return to the cycle. Yeah.
Regardless, they are all going to see your mistress for judgment.
It has been far too long since they did.
So
I'm
yeah.
sure she'll be pleased to see them.
if you were here to help create the seal, would you perhaps be able to repair it? We noticed that it seems damaged in our world.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if you're or aware of that where you are.
We're aware that the Thresholders are seeking to complete their ritual. Unfortunately, Korag's magic means we cannot leave here.
What about it is stopping you?
It
Could
binds us to this place.
could we help you somehow?
Like someone is not even in the game.
Can I start looking around either the room or her person or anything, and see if there's any signs of a binding ritual or anything?
Absolutely, you can.
Sweet.
And I think Snow Maple will just start explaining to them that or to her that we've come to investigate because we're the new local lords in the outside world, and we came into to I guess you'd say custodianship of the Candlemere Tower. Yeah, and we found that the seal was starting to break down, so we came in to see if we could help.
Your assistance is appreciated. We don't know how long we have been here.
Yeah, I think we've only got a kind of a ballpark ourselves,
Mm.
but
Be
it's
speculation.
been a while. Like, I understand that may not be very important to someone like yourself, but yeah.
Well, time is important. It's how lifespans are measured.
Right. No,
Would lead,
yeah, we're on the same page there.
at least be a turning of an age. To housing for the seal in our realm is in ruins. The structure.
Before we were betrayed, the Thresholders had taken residence on the lower level. Korag and his blasphemous followers were here. There were signs of battle here and there, incursions from below. But whatever the cultists of Yog-Sothoth are doing
When my body rebels.
is under us.
Right. Well, we found the stairs that go down, and we've cleared out, I think, most of this level of both the undead heretics and the cultists that we found.
Oh, there is still great danger to the south.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, there's a door across the way there. Yep.
Are you in any way able to help us? It seems our goals align.
One sec here. And she'll kind of look, and she will basically concentrate for a second. And if you guys were damaged, you would heal.
Groovy.
What do you know about this spell that's holding you?
It is powerful magic tied to this realm, beyond our capability to break free.
And it was a Kolareg that cast it.
Korag was the leader of the Pharasmites that came in here, the one that convinces men to blaspheme against Pharasma herself. Embrace undeath so they could stand guard against the Thresholders.
Did they use an item or a circle?
It has been quite some time, but I believe that they do some sort of ritual.
Imprisoned.
Yes. And the professor, as you take a look around, you don't see any signs of like a ritual circle or anything.
Right.
Does she know anything about the danger beyond?
It is a servant of Yog-Sothoth. There are some thresholders still, but the greatest danger is to the south. So,
Could you tell us anything about it?
it is a creature called a Shoggoth.
Great. That's
I'd like to do a recall knowledge on Shoggoths.
Sure can.
Yeah, I was heading for the button. So imprisonment can be broken with the freedom ritual, which we don't have.
Mm-mm. I don't have that one.
And boy, is it expensive.
Well, it seems like it's a mythic ritual.
So Yog-Sothoth, or Shoggoths, Snow Maple and Amaranthar and Professor. Yeah, Snow Maple, no clue at all. But the Professor and Amaranthar, they are believed to be some sort of alien species served that are mindless servants of the Elder Gods. They are extremely big, extremely strong, and amorphous, able to spontaneously form whatever eyes, mouths, limbs, and other organs they may need.
Oh,
Cool.
It does not respond to worship, but can be counted on to consume hapless victims the cult captures and sacrifices to it.
mhm.
Charming.
So they're duplicitous, chaotic people eaters.
Yeah, they're basically like an elder god version of like a slime or a pudding.
Yeah, mindless though. I don't know about duplicitous though.
Mindless.
Yeah.
But each Amarantha and Professor can ask me one thing about Shoggoths.
I guess if I got a successful roll, I get 2 pieces of information from one of my feats.
There you go. Then you can ask me 2 things.
I would like to know what their saving throws look like.
High.
Yeah.
But they are amorphous blobs, so their reflex and will, and they're mindless. So their reflex and will are their lowest.
Gotcha. And do they have any special abilities to be aware of?
Hold on to your butt.
Yes, they are able to engulf smaller creatures and dissolve them with their stomach acids.
Love that.
And they constantly voice syllables and mutterings that mortals were not meant to hear.
I'm gonna put in my earplugs.
Okay. Professor's like, oh, Shoggoths, and pulls out his earplugs, starts putting them in. Amaranthar, what thing would you like to know?
Immunities?
They are immune to blind, controlled, critical hits, deafened, precision, and sleep.
Immune to crits. No.
Yep.
Immune to precision.
Yep.
And precision.
No sneak attack.
So a big thing with immunity to critical hits, that means they are immune to the double damage from a critical, but they're not immune to anything that triggers off a critical.
Oh, the effects from your weapons and stuff is still good.
Right. And like if you have like a deadly weapon or a fatal weapon, those still trigger. It's just the double damage they don't take.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Immune to precision definitely sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Means I'm probably going to be next to useless.
Well,
You'll
Well,
be
just
healing.
you can
damage.
debilitate it too. The debilitations are huge.
Yeah. And the no reaction thing is also bloody huge too.
Yep. So yes, so those would still trigger.
Right.
Would they? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yep.
They're immune to much like criticals. They're immune to the extra damage from precision, but they're not immune to things that trigger off of striking an off-guard target.
Mm-hmm. Those precision dice just don't come into the equation.
Right.
You said these things were mindless?
They are considered to be mindless. With their int of -3.
Yeah, that would do it.
Yikes. That's stupider than Gretch.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
don't worry, he didn't mean it.
Oh.
if we can find a way to release you from your prison, we'll certainly do so. It goes without saying.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming this thing doesn't consume us.
Well, that is one of the details we got about it, that it was ginormous. So presumably everything is smaller than it.
Most things.
Except
by the
maybe
sounds of it.
Flower when he's mad. Maybe he's bigger than that.
Entirely possible.
At least it'll be a big room.
Or a horrifyingly small room.
True.
Well, if it's a small room, at least potentially Flower could maybe block the door or the entryway.
That's fair. I'll
Hopefully you can counter it.
adjust the servitor again. realizing that we never got her name. But are you bound to this room specifically? Are you able to accompany us?
We are bound to this room. And my name is Oreshki.
Oreshki?
Oreshki. Oreshki. These are my sisters Hastania and Vatenitel.
Do we know on a size scale how big a Shaggoth actually is? Like large, medium, large, huge?
It is huge.
I can rival its size.
Kaiju fire.
Good.
Good news.
What was the third one, Chris?
Vatinitel. Vatinitel.
Okay.
Well, we will do what we can with the mortal lives we have to put a stop to this. And should we fail, I hope you meet someone else.
We wish you luck. And as they do, the three of them will step forward. They'll see, like, we cannot go with you, but we can provide some assistance. And they will cast freedom of movement on each of you.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
nice.
That's nice.
Okay.
In case we get engulfed, I suppose.
In case.
Mhm.
And should you become sufficiently injured, if you can return here, we will be able to heal you. We cannot return you from the dead, of course. That is forbidden.
Right.
Mhm.
Just because I'm sure I'm not the only one thinking of it. This thing's supposed to be super dumb, right? What if we lure it back to this room?
We could try.
Because they're bound to this room, right?
Mhm.
They could, potentially assist us.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's definitely worth keeping in mind. It would just depend on what we find, really.
Yeah.
But I think that's a good idea in general. Yeah.
I think this could be a solid fallback position, hopefully. That'd be neat. But yeah, if everybody's all buttoned up, I guess I'll go check out that far door.
So the unfettered movement will last for 10 minutes. So, and
Yeah, better get moving.
they will let you know this. The way it works is you ignore effects that would give you a circumstance penalty to speed. When you attempt to escape an effect that has you immobilized, grabbed, or restrained, you automatically succeed unless the effect is magical and of a higher level than the freedom of movement spell. So it's a 4th level spell, so you automatically succeed if it is magical and 4th level or less. You automatically succeed escapes against non-magical things.
Such as being grabbed.
Such as being grabbed or engulfed.
Nice.
And it's not technically considered magical if the creature is in fact magical?
Correct.
Okay.
We do still have to take the escape action, though, which is still an attack, right?
Correct.
So we'd get out for free, but we'd still have multi-attack penalty.
Right.
Oh.
Okay.
And does the get out give you like a 5-foot step too or something, or no?
No.
Okay, so you're in the same spot wherever it grabbed you.
Well, yeah, you would be, adjacent to it because you won't be in its square, but...
Right.
You also,
Okay.
when you escape from engulfed, are you prone?
Maybe.
Oh God.
There seems to
I'll see
be
what I can find on it.
There seem to be bubbles on the walls.
Was it like Ace Ventura when he came
That's
out of the rhinoceros? Ugh.
that's kind of concerning.
It is a long L-shaped hall filled with carvings that depict large globes that look like delicate soap bubbles of varying heights, as though floating down the hall in a non-existent breeze.
Does this superficially at all resemble the pustules that we've encountered previously, or no?
Kind of, yes.
Oh, fun.
So does this look like some kind of trap or?
Well,
You are not sure.
are there lights at all happening? Is there glows or no?
No.
Okay.
But they do look like finely carved soap bubbles, almost translucent.
Perception check to see if there's anything inside that could be perceived, like visually.
Sure, give me a seek roll.
Okay.
Is there anything odd about that corridor?
Aside from these well-carved pustules, no.
Well, first they were bubbles, now they're pustules. I'm becoming more and more concerned.
Are they at all like that like pustule door we found that looked kind of like something was pushing on it from the outside?
Yes.
That's what I
And that
asked.
one was like fine, right?
Well, once we disabled it, was fine. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that was the instant agent hallway.
But yeah, as Snow Maple opens the door, takes a look, sees these things. Says, oh, don't see anything. Tracks, and you're like, wait. And with your finely tuned sense of smell, there is a faintly ozone-like smell in the air, almost imperceptible.
Reminding me of the previous hallways we've encountered.
You're willing to get that those pustules are charging up with energy,
Oh, okay.
i.e.,
Like after a lightning strike kind of smell.
yeah, very
Okay.
faint, very faint. If you were not,
Right.
if you were not legendary in perception, you would not have noticed.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna take a step to the side for a second. I recommend everyone else do the same.
In case a lightning bolt comes shooting out of that door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
If we're all stepped out of the way, I'm gonna see what happens if I toss a copper coin in.
Nothing.
I'll just make a comment of that. That hallway is gathering energy. I think would be the word I'd use.
Yeah. All right, Truxton, you are fairly certain that like it's not electrical, but you can like feel the power building. So you're pretty sure that a master of thievery might be able to deactivate it. It's obviously magical in nature, or the pustules might be able to be attacked and destroyed.
Okay.
That, of course, runs the risk of triggering the trap.
Okay.
Well,
Gotcha.
I do have master thievery.
I also possess a number of star knives that can be used to throw at these things if need be.
Right. I'll give it I'm willing to give it a go.
Can I perform aid with perception or seek or something to like
Sure.
tell her like where to scrape and where to sort of do whatever?
Yeah, absolutely.
So is that a perception or is that a seek? What am I?
It would be a
Seek is kind of the same.
perception roll. Seek is perception. It's just seek is a secret rule, so only I know how well you did.
Right. That's what I was kind of thinking. Okay.
Can I use guidance? I keep forgetting I have this.
Yeah, you can use guidance.
Yeah.
+1.
Okay. +1 status bonus. Love that.
Status is nice because it stacks with item and circumstance. That is a +4 from Truxton.
So that's +5 total with the guidance.
Yep.
Nice.
I need to get an item bonus for thievery. Would my infiltrator's toolkit help?
I would say yes.
Like, rerolled a 10.
All right.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
43 is not enough.
Oh boy.
Ruh-roh Shaggy.
Here we go. Your point.
Yeah, there it goes.
Oh,
Oh!
Haha!
mark this one down on the calendar.
Just so you know, with the help of your master's infiltrator kits, the guidance, and Truxton's aid, you barely managed to deactivate this.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, not there, no!
Yeah. You're about to reach, you're like, no, not that one. Truxton's like, yes, that one.
Did you get the time to end?
Cut it here. And then you feel like this divine inspiration. You're like, okay, cut here. The
Not the
DC,
blue one, not the red one.
the DC to deactivate the trap was 48.
Oh!
Oh my god.
We skinned the teeth to that one.
Whew. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I think it's safe.
There is a as you deactivate it, there's like a discharge, like it's been building up, and it's not electricity. It's it seems to be like some sort of like a gravitational pulse, basically
Oh.
force damage.
Oh, okay.
Lovely.
Whew.
Magical battering.
But you are confident the way is safe.
Oh my god, this is the longest tunnel, you guys.
And you do see like more of those orbs along the walls. They are all deactivated. The DC 48 deactivates the entire trap.
Okay.
But yeah, it is. You're pretty sure, like, had you ventured into this without Truxton spotting it and you disabling it, this would have been, you guys would have been part of the walls.
Yeah, I'm vaguely versed in the chunky salsa rules.
Each force bolt does 4d10 plus 18 force.
Phew.
Ooh.
And you do come to a door, and as you approach...
Oh, okay. Should I back up?
Nope.
Okay.
I just need to see how big my radius is. As you start to make your way, you from further down the hallway and beyond the doorway, you start to hear these voices. This
Oh,
syllables and mutterings that mortals were never meant to hear.
we're right.
Exciting.
Start singing happy birthday to myself.
As the maddening cacophony hits.
Oh.
Go, counter performance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, auditory.
Yeah.
Do we need to make that save?
Yes, so if you click the little brain icon, it will roll the save for you. Like in the description of maddening cacophony.
Oh. Oh, that was Snow Maple. I was going to say, I'll take that one.
Yeah, you will.
We get to take the professor's check if we want it, so.
I need to roll separately for it.
So far, we're
okay.
doing pretty good. We need some help for Amaranth there, but
My
Will
performance
save?
isn't great, but I'll give it a shot.
Oh. Might want it, yeah. And the good old boy's got to make it too, doesn't he? Although he's not a human. He's meant to hear this, maybe? I can't move him down the hallway, by the way. He would be close to me in this, I think. Let's roll in a moment. Do. Hiya.
I got a 38 for my counter performance.
Jesus. Cratch don't give a fuck.
And Crutch like, oh, music.
Sound. No care.
Right, so Truxton and Amarantha, you can choose to take the professors if you want.
Might as well.
Oh, yes, please.
I mean,
10 better than mine.
it's still a fail.
Okay, well. Mine was probably a crit fail. Then.
Yeah, the DC was 38.
Okay.
No,
I
that's
got a
pretty-
38.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got a 38. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought the DC was 40 until I reread it. Thank you. So, yes, the professor, man, that counter performance has come in clutch a number of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't use it every session, but it feels good whenever I can use it.
I
Yeah,
love
for
it.
sure.
Love it.
So, yeah, so as these voices kind of swell up and everything, and you can see like Amarantha and Traxon, their eyes start to glaze over as they almost become confused by the sound.
Right. And then the professor starts humming the song that does not end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Our national anthem.
yeah, the Beacon
Bounce
Marches
beer on the
national
wall.
anthem. Creatures that successfully saves is immune for 24 hours.
Nice.
Oh, sweet. That's going to make this a lot better.
I'm sure there are other things that'll make it a lot worse, but
Oh,
for
it's
now-
going to be terrible anyway, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just that layer of badness has been alleviated.
Hopefully it has minions.
But yeah, once Snow Maple can focus again, she's like, all right, back to the back to case in the joint. Check out of the door.
Okay, the door does not appear to be trapped.
All right, good.
The hallway, 100%. The doorway,
I
though,
mean-
is fine.
It's gonna be the one door we don't check, right?
That's the way it works.
It's like dually trapped, I feel like. Radius and...
Oh, this is a big old space.
It is a
Yeah.
big old space, and basically you see this this kind of darker area. That's like a 5-foot dip into like this large pit.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, can you repeat that again? Oh, this one like directly south?
Yeah. So it is
Yeah.
an enormous natural cavern lit by phosphorescent fungus. There are stalagmites, some as tall as 15 feet, sprouting from the floor.
Cool.
Each mirrored, like directly above it, with a stalactite, so it looks like it's like a half-closed mouth filled with needle-sharp teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, it's 20 feet above the floor, wide the ledge rings the cavern. So much of the...
I'm concerned about the swirly bit in the middle. I see the edge of the monster beside it, which is concerning as well.
That's swirly, but that is a stalagmite.
Oh, okay. That's less concerning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the monster, it's like it looks like a giant. Basically, it looks like a giant venom monster. It's like all just black and oily and
Right.
pseudopody
Right.
with like
A less friendly symbiote.
yeah, archer like eyes and teeth and gnashing limbs and everything just sprouting at random.
That matches the description we were given.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
You know, we've fought a lot of creatures at this point that are just kind of a mash of eyes and teeth and flesh.
Limbs, yeah.
It's it's almost like there's a bunch of aberrations in here.
That's fair. That's fair.
Mhm.
Well, there was that
Insane.
weird thing in the Phyrexian castle there.
Yeah.
And work harder at learning.
All right.
The extraplanar cockroach?
Yeah.
That was working with the gargoyle, you mean?
The assassin gargoyle.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That thing
And
was...
there was that like fleshy mass of corpses that Yoraveti made.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was also no bueno.
But what I'm saying is that we're pretty adept at dealing with masses of flesh.
Corpse slimes. Yeah, it's true. It's unofficial expertise.
All right. So may as well roll some initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, and Zach, the sword. The sword was really like when you're back with the Pharasma angels, the monitors. The sword was very kind of sullen. Was the thing like the emotion you got from it? Like there's no love lost between the sword and Pharasmites.
You cut out there for me. So what was that?
Sorry, the sword when you were back with the monitors.
Mhm.
There was like this kind of like sullen sulkiness.
Yeah.
The sword does not like worshippers of Pharasma. But now that you're free of them and there's a battle, the sword is like, yes, finally, i.e., this is a worthy battle.
Awesome.
It's not possible for me to hunt and pray this thing for those voices on the way in, is it?
No.
Okay.
And
Initiative. Do. Yeah.
Well, I guess the good news is, Snow Maple, you're up first.
Good news.
Right. That's the good news. God, I really don't know what to do. And my music is very loud.
Yep.
yeah, I had to turn mine down a little bit.
Same.
It's weird. I'm not getting any music at all on my end, so.
I just started a second ago.
It's coming through on my end. It's just very loud all of a sudden.
Oh yeah.
Whoa. It's so this is a like ledge, sort of broken ledge that goes down.
Yeah.
And is this here a wall?
Yep.
And what about this side over here?
The partial wall.
All right.
And you said the elevation on that drop is 20 feet, or no?
It's 20 feet from most of the ledge, but over here where you guys are, it's largely kind of crumbled, so it's much more slopey as opposed to a ledge. So
Okay.
it does go down to the floor of the cavern.
Mm-hmm.
But the way up would be difficult terrain. The way down is fine, up is difficult terrain.
Gotcha.
It's not quite steep enough to require balance checks.
Understood.
Forgot Snow Maple's up first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. I don't want to go into the room alone.
I think that's fair.
You can delay.
Yeah, but I also don't want it to charge me and rip my face off.
You could move back behind Flower.
All right.
Let me get my face ripped off.
I'm really sorry, buddy, but I can put your face back on.
That's fine. It gets ripped off all the time.
I'm gonna move back. I'm gonna move a full move back, I think. So how far is that?
Real quick, can you put Grat, because it's going to matter now because of movement, can you put Gratch right behind Amaranthar there?
Yep. He is squeezing.
Yep.
In that case, I'm gonna go all the way back behind Gratch.
Okay.
Because I've got enough movement for that.
Yeah. I mean, you do still have 2 actions.
Yeah. I did get a look at it.
Yep.
So maybe I can use. I haven't used it for a while, but
Your battle assessment. It's a perception roll, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I bet this thing is really stealthy.
It's stealth DC or it's deception DC. Both of which are 0. Well, 10.
Cool.
So that is a critical success. 2 pieces of information that you would like to know.
Yeah. I
Uh,
gotta look
so,
for vulnerabilities.
which of the weaknesses is highest? Which is the saving throws is lowest? Which immunity it has, or which resistance is highest? It does not appear to have any weaknesses.
That's unfortunate. Um. We know it's immune. We already did its immunities, right?
Yep, the prof and Amarantha got. I think Amarantha got immunities.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how we
Are,
learned it was immune to crits and precision.
are resistances separate from immunities?
They are not.
Okay. So we already know its resistances as well.
No, sorry, they are separate. So you know its
Oh, okay.
immunities, not its resistances.
In that case, what's it resistant to?
Acid, cold, and sonic.
Acid, cold, and sonic are bad. Okay.
Damn. Those are some of my favorite damage types.
Okay. And one more thing. What else could we possibly get that we don't already have?
Which is weakness it has, which is the enemy saving throws, has the lowest, what immunity the enemy has, or which resistance is highest. So
We got them all.
I think you've got everything.
Okay.
So.
Creature
All right.
type.
He can't. Snow Maple can't get creature type from that, but it's obviously an aberration. That would have been in the general information that Amarantha and Professor would have gotten.
Gotcha. In that case, probably just third action shield.
Okay. Its turn.
Ooh.
You don't see Snow booking from a fight quite that quickly.
It's gonna slurp up here.
Oh, I see why. Yeah.
Gonna like.
I mean,
slurp part
there are a lot
way
of
up.
things that Snow Maple is not afraid of. Being consumed is not one of them.
Oh, he's got reach.
He does have reach.
30 feet. Good lord.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He might even be able to hit you if it comes right up close to the door. No, you're 15 feet away from it. Oh,
so Pseudopod slaps Traxton.
Yep. It's just bludgeoning damage?
Bludgeoning damage.
Hmm.
And then it is going to grapple you. Critical success.
yeah.
You are restrained.
Perfect. Can I be restrained with the freedom of movement or no?
I believe you can be restrained. You just automatically escape.
When I attempt to escape.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Nothing's automatic. Like,
Yeah. An effect that has you immobilized, grabbed, or restrained, you automatically succeed unless the effect is magical and of a higher rank. This is not a magical effect, so.
Right. Gotcha.
So
Okay.
it'll still eat your action, but you're guaranteed to escape.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But that is all 3 of its actions. Trexton.
Yay. All right. I am going to delay until I think after my friend Flower. Yeah.
Okay. Amaranthar.
I really think it's dumb enough to follow us into the angel room.
It can't fit.
It's amorphous. It can probably squeeze.
Because it's like super dumb, right?
But you only can squeeze down one size, right?
Exactly.
I just don't know what the rules
Oh,
are for like amorphous things.
yeah.
It might be able to squeeze down smaller. I'm not sure. Maybe not though. You're
I
right.
don't think that's a trait, though, is it?
When you don't have bones.
Like that'd have to be a special ability.
Oh, okay.
Would it?
Yeah, it would be something similar to incorporeal.
So
So
if Gratch was huge, he wouldn't be able to get down this hallway at all, even squeezing.
Exactly.
Okay.
All
So
right, so Traxton's gonna go after Flower. Flower needs. Where's Flower? Flower's got lots of room. If I take that last spot, okay, I'm gonna. Well, let's do my thing first.
See if Amarantha has a plan.
Do I have a plan? I do not.
Nope.
Definitely not a plan.
I have a
Brain,
plan to retrain out of that fucking nonsense.
brain,
I'm going stride.
brain fart time. What?
Yeah, well, you guys are gonna save me.
Are we? Okay.
I am going to quick cast. This looks like a boss fight, so let's drop Summon Dragon.
Oof.
You went from becoming them to summoning them.
For an adult Omen Dragon.
Ooh.
I mean, it's only creature level 11. But
Summon the dragon that likes to eat slimes. That's a good one.
Cool.
there's always
Another,
room for Jello.
another target is good, in my opinion. Throw it right behind the thing if you can.
yeah, Chris will give me permission, I'm sure, to move it.
So
Yep.
then me and Flower, when we run in there, will have flanking.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get you all set up here.
Beautiful.
There we go. You should have ownership on it.
Perfect. I will summon it there. And it will use its Walk the Timelines ability, which clones it, and they both get a strike. And then one disappears, so I'll just do 2 strikes for the same guy, just to save the clicking.
Okay.
So basically, another dragon appears, they both attack. With their claws, by the looks of things. No, tails, by the looks of things.
Jaws might be better.
Jaws are 1d8 mental plus 2d8 plus 11 piercing. I mean, they're both kind of the same.
Yeah, they're both the same.
They are identical, yeah.
Yeah, the jaws
The-
are just a little bit higher to hit.
Yeah, the jaws have
Okay,
a plus
yeah.
22.
Good catch. Well,
Nice.
there.
Oh,
The summons did a thing.
Yeah.
Recharges its destiny breath.
I mean, that
I mean, it's
sounds
immune to crits, but
pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it doesn't mean to crit. That's right.
but the
Right.
other one, that's the Phantom one, will attack as well.
Well, it's good and bad.
Hey, one hit, one body, it's a flanker, it's in the way.
Yeah.
And then the other one disappears, and that is me.
all right. That'll take us to Flower.
Dragon took a bite out of crime, did it?
Is there a way to get around it so Flower can also be in an area where he could potentially turn huge?
You would have to tumble through, which treats him as difficult terrain, and it's an acrobatics check.
Oh. And
I'd
gross.
like
too.
to try.
Okay.
Parkour.
Can you somehow
Let's see
try
what
from?
we're working with.
Can you somehow try from this square though? Is that possible?
Like here, like over to here.
Yeah, like the
something?
move. Like I'm just saying, because like if you fail, you just stay in the same spot, right? I'd like to get into a position to be able to perforate it.
Yeah, Flower should have enough movement to get to there, and
Okay,
then
so you said
Yep.
acrobatics.
yeah. So
Yep.
if you target the Shoggoth, and then your basic action macro, there should be a tumble through option.
Oh no. I only have a +4 to do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to tumble through.
I'm sorry, did you say +4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What
Four.
about your crazy like wall jumping?
Ooh.
Can you use crazy wall jumping to get over it?
Could I crazy wall jump over him?
I don't see why not. I mean, the ceiling here is like 20 feet high, and the ground is 20 feet, so there's like 40 feet of clearance.
Yeah.
Like we know it's
Kick
super
off from
big, but
here.
it's an ooze, right? So it's probably not going to be super tall.
Yeah, no, that makes complete sense.
Everywhere, right?
Yeah, so we'll just like martial arts style, like, you know, or not martial arts, but like just wall jump over him.
Yep.
Hardcore parkour.
So it is an athletics check.
Yeah. Great athletics, right?
Yes, and then modified by any feats that you have for. I don't know if you have any leaping feats other than the wall leap.
I don't think so.
Yep. So you move 10 feet and then you jump, basically jumping over the professor and Traxton and Amaranth there.
Yeah. So here's my athletics.
Oh, on your left.
Okay.
Nailed it.
All right. So basically, the way long jump works is round down to the nearest 5. That's how far you jump up to your movement. And then because you have Raging Athlete, the DC for long jumps is 10 less. So basically, you can jump 55 feet or to your movement, whichever is lower.
Well, I'd like to end up like over here ish.
45 feet. They should be able to clear that.
Yeah. What's your speed when you're raging?
My speed when I'm raging, I believe, is 35.
All right. So it'd be 5, 10, 15. So you would need to basically. It would take 2 actions because you don't have quite enough movement to get there with
What
one.
about your dashing
Sudden-
charm? Don't you
sudden
have a
charge.
dashing bracelet? Don't you have a dashing bracelet like mine?
Yes, I do.
You also got like sudden charge too, don't you?
I have sudden charges, 2 actions to attack.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it let you do double.
It gives
attack
me
once.
a stride and an attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The bracelet of dashing takes an action to activate. So either way, it's going to be 2 actions. Just a question of whether you
sorry.
want the speed for the next minute or whether you want to hang on to it.
I thought it might help. Sorry.
Sorry, you keep cutting out. What was the last part you said there?
Sorry. It's either going to be like one action to
on my
move,
end.
one action to jump, or one action to activate the bracelet of dashing and one action to jump. So either way, it's going to be 2 actions.
I think we'll do just the move and the jump.
Okay.
I think.
But that is more than enough to get you on the other side of the dragon.
Awesome.
I don't
Well-
actually. Sorry, real quick though, just to clarify, I don't think you can use that. Is it concentrate? You can't do that while raging, can you?
Oh, you can't activate the bracelet, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
To here.
No worries.
Because then I'm not going to attack this turn. I'm going to giant stature.
Okay.
Except we're doing the bigger one. The Titan.
Ooh.
No, that's giant stature. 1 second. Where is my Titans?
I think it's when you apply the effect, it might let you
Okay.
choose.
The pop-up's not coming up for me.
I got it.
1 second. I think it could just be a connection thing on my end. I'm getting like really weird connection shit right now.
Okay.
No worries, pal.
I can apply it for you.
Yes, please.
Yeah. I like
Oh
playing.
yeah, I just lost connection to the server. That's
Okay.
what was going on.
Yep. So Flower runs, jumps, kind of grows into this giant dwarf, midair, lands. Still needs to duck his head under the 40-foot high ceiling, but I believe that's when Traxton was going to jump in.
Oh, that's the end of his turn?
Yeah, 2 actions to get there, 1 action to grow.
Oh, great. Okay, yep. Traxton will. He's going to move up to this thing. I just want to see what the room is like. I'll move to there on the way. I'm going to throw a hunted prey on it.
Okay.
And attempt a twin takedown. Now, quick question first. Mechanically, we know this thing is immune to thunder and frost, right?
It's resistant.
Resistant, okay. Which means it cuts the that damage in half?
No, resistance has a value, 5, 10, 15, 20, and it reduces the damage of that type by that amount.
Cancels that much of it. Okay, in that case, I'd like to, real quick first. I can use star knives as melee weapons, right?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. I'll use a star knife in my offhand instead of my actual offhand weapon because it's be resistant to all the extra damage. So, let's attack with Briar. Ooh, Briar sunk in, I feel like. Yep. Excellent. So damage. And a star knife not throwing. Oh, dang.
That is a miss.
Okay, that's all right. I won't reroll that just yet. All right. Yeah, that's it. I gotta do damage though, right?
Yeah. And you would have had
I
to
did
use.
damage.
Sorry, you would have had to use 1 action to get out of the restraint.
Oh, right. Okay. So I don't. Something I can't do. The attacks then.
Yeah.
Because I. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to say. Yeah, escape, hunted prey, and move.
Yep.
So you could have moved and then attacked once, and then you can hunt prey next turn.
Okay. Yep. Let's do that then.
We'll do that just because you did get damage on target, and I don't want to undo that.
Sure. I'm fine with that. And Gratch will move down with his action. It's double though, right? So 10, 20, 30, 40?
Yeah, just behind the professor.
Okay. I can't see what else is there.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Speaking of the professor.
Yeah. I get a free recall knowledge at the start.
Okay. Oh, what thing would you like to know about a Shoggoth?
So we know its saving throws, its resistances, immunities, weaknesses, special abilities.
Well, you know some special abilities. You don't get all of them. You do know that it can engulf things, and apparently it has like a 30-foot reach.
And it's got that weird whisper aura.
Yep.
Does it do anything else?
Yes, it heals remarkably fast.
Oh,
Oh, wonderful. Is there a way to turn that off?
great.
No.
Excellent.
It is not regeneration. It is fast healing.
Pour on the DPS.
Awesome. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I will exploit vulnerability on it as action 1.
Mhm.
Ooh, succeeded because of your brooch and your tome.
Hey. I would like to know how it got here. Does it just like live on this plane natively? Was it summoned here?
Creatures like this are generally summoned by cults.
Right, that scans. So this is kind of like a guard dog.
Yep.
Waste disposal. Yep.
Well, that means it's probably in front of something, I would assume.
Hmm.
My second action will be an attack. I succeeded at that recall knowledge, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
A miss. God damn it. That's fair. My last action will be to move.
Okay.
That's 15. Wow, it's stuck here. But this is probably unfortunately where I need to be. So, that's me.
Right.
What are you doing, Prof?
Snow Maple.
Oh no.
Sorry, what was that?
What are you doing up there?
Well, I need to be within range to shield people.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that was the same thing I asked you last turn. What are you doing up there?
Yeah. What is this?
Yeah.
It's opposite day.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to take Snow's only opening, but I guess that's the only one there is.
She's got reach. She's fine.
I can give her some space when my turn comes up.
She might also be the only one that can tumble through it.
Yeah.
Is there a space beside the professor?
Nope.
No, Traxton's there.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I can't see him from here. All right. In that case, I will delay until after Amaranth there goes.
All right. The Shoggoth. Its wounds close up.
Oh, don't like that.
20?
Yep, 20.
Oof.
There goes my stab, I'm pretty sure. Yep, I only did 18.
I threw an image in the Discord there, Don, so you can see what you're working with.
Oh, good. Thank you.
It kind of rolls around, engulfing Flower in the process.
What?
Oh, I thought it could only engulf things that were smaller than it.
Its size or larger.
Oh, its size or larger.
God damn.
Its size or smaller. So I'm going to need Flower to give me a reflex save.
Oh no.
I feel like this is the end scene in Venom.
Oh.
Uh, 35 is a fail, but not a critical fail.
Oh,
That could have been a lot worse.
that's a
So
scratch.
Oh, I'll shield that. He doesn't take any.
okay.
And it'll give him lingering resistance to acid, which will help.
But he is still engulfed.
Yeah.
So you're grabbed, slowed one, and you have to hold your breath.
I dislike this thing.
You are off guard, obviously because you're grabbed. The engulfing creature is considered to be off guard against you, but you can only use unarmed attacks or weapons with a light bulk or less.
Yep. Without escaping first.
Well, we still have that freedom of movement, so
Yeah.
But that is 2 actions. And then it is going to lash a tentacle out at a dragon.
Ah, dragon continuing to do work.
So it's back in that space again? Like that old-
Yes, engulf is it moves up to twice its speed, and any creature that it runs over gets engulfed.
Oh, okay. Then I can move on.
And it seems to be quite fast.
It's interesting that you get held by that.
If it has to stride to engulf, would Flower be able to opportunity attack it?
Yes, he would.
Strides up to double, yeah.
We
Good call. So yes, Flower, you can't take a swing at it as it starts to roll towards you.
I would have too if I had Hunter Prey on it.
Yeah.
10 is a miss. But that is all 3 of its actions, as one of the pseudopods wraps up towards the dragon and smacks him for a bunch.
Whip crack, yeah.
Amaranthar.
all right, nice and easy round for me. I'm gonna cast Translocate.
Amaranthar casts and get the hell out of here.
Well, it's actually make space for snow,
Yes,
I
nope,
appreciate
nope,
that.
nope, nope.
but I might as well do it way the hell over here. And then my third action, I will sustain the summons.
Okay.
Summons will Draconic Frenzy, so 2 claws and a wing. Wing should be the third one. By the look of it. Yep.
Yeah.
Strike 1.
Ooh.
No. That's okay. It's in the way.
Oh yeah.
That is me.
Okay.
I think that told us its AC too, which is nice.
It came in real hot.
Hey, it took a hit.
It took a crit.
It took a crit. It did a hit. So yeah, it's doing what it's supposed to.
That'll take us to the end of Amaranthar. If Snow Maple, if you want to jump in now, or
Yeah, sure.
okay.
See if we can at least land some debilitations on it. We'll try enfeebled and bloody. Right. Second swing, same as the first. Ah, balls. That's me done.
Okay. Flower.
Cool. I'm going to escape for free.
Okay.
I am going to say, Oversbane, it's your time. For the bless. And I'm going to swing on it.
Every time Flower casts Bless with Overbane, I imagine the Thunder Cat, holding the sword up.
Yes.
He holds it up and stares through the pommel.
Grant me sight beyond sight.
Bless
then
me
I'm
with
gonna
your
swing.
blood.
Ooh, connects.
Get some.
Does it bleed?
It does actually start to leak ichor.
Lovely.
Good.
I'll jump in with an opportunistic backstab.
All right.
Was it immune
Dang
to
it.
tripping?
It did not seem to be.
Cool. I'll keep that in mind.
Sorry, guys.
All good.
Okay. Just getting them out. Get them out now.
May as well.
You were too busy rolling well to turn off the electric hallway for all of us.
Yeah.
Whew. That was pretty crucial.
Well, especially because
Yeah.
it wouldn't give you this hallway to fight in either.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's true.
Traxton.
All right, let's hunt and pray this thing. Get that out of the way. See if we can do some damage to it. Hopefully. Briar. Yeah. I think that one was good. Yep. Damage. Star knife offhand. Critical hit. Love that for myself, but
Oh,
it's
there we go.
immune, so at least it hits anyway. Don't roll the critical damage, right? Just roll regular damage?
Roll the critical just to.
Oh, it'll automatically do whatever. Okay.
You also got the deadly d6, so that helps.
Oh, okay. Cool. And that was those attacks, and I'm going to try and stab it again. So I got one more action left.
So yeah, the big thing with the double strike is it everything adds together before you take its immunities and stuff into account. So you actually did quite a bit more damage to it than you would have thought.
Oh, great. And I hit with that another offhand strike too.
Oh, nice.
Damage. Corrosive and flaming. Does Snow Maple need to back up or anything? Is it cool if Coochie's up right behind her, or no? Did Snow Maple disappear?
What's that?
Is it cool if
Oh.
Gratch comes right up behind you, or is that
Sure,
not cool?
sure. No, it's
Okay.
fine.
All right, that's my turn then. He'll use his action to move, squeeze up a few more spaces. That's not bad. 3 attacks hit. I'm happy with that.
And the critical hit does persistent fire as well.
Oh, very nice.
That was a great round, Trax.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
And a critical hit with a sword should do off guard. Got it. Okay. That will take us to Professor.
So, from where I am I able to squeeze through Traxton's space and slide down diagonally to between Flower and the Shoggoth? Like the spot right here?
Yes, that you can do.
Okay, sweet. I would like to do... Oh, I get to recall knowledge at the start of my turn.
Sorry, my bad. I thought it was the sword that critted. It was the star knife, so he's bleeding harder.
Yeah.
Oof. What would you like to know about this thing that you don't already know?
And is there anything I don't already know? We know its AC is 39 now, because a 30 was a miss, but a 29 was a critical miss.
Yes, it has. You figured out it has fast healing 20.
Yep.
The other things that you don't already know. Its acid is extremely strong, so on top of the damage you would normally take from being engulfed, there is additional eating away damage.
Oh. Is that scary in particular? Is that just normal, like, advanced acid?
Actually, Flower would have taken 9d6 acid damage at the start of his turn.
Oof.
Oh, yay.
Do not want.
I mean, Professor blocks some of that, but
Yeah, I would have used my second reaction to block some of that.
yeah. So, how much you block?
I blocked 17. So it looks like he takes 17. If my math is right.
Yep. Still has temporary hit points left.
Sweet. Okay, yeah, I will just do that. I'll slide down here. That puts me within shielding range of everyone except Amaranthar. So my second action will be to quick alchemy an exsanguinating ammunition, and then shoot him with it.
Oh yeah, Amaranthar's all the way down there, isn't he?
Yep.
If you take in the diagonals, you might actually be out of range.
Is
I
he
just
off
went as
guard
far
right
as I could go.
Yeah, maximum distance.
now? Is this guy currently off guard?
No, he's not.
Okay, I will use the free
Yep.
action from my helmet
Shouldn't
to
he?
make him off
No.
guard.
No, because he critted with the star knife, not with the sword.
Right, I
Yeah.
forgot. Sorry.
He's bleeding and burning, but not.
Yeah, and he
Off
is
guard.
off guard in melee because of Snow Maple, but I'm
Right.
shooting him, so that doesn't
Yeah.
count. So yeah, I'll just make him off guard as a free action.
Okay.
And then I'll shoot him.
I love that the like helm of the stag lord that you picked up ages ago is still doing work.
I do forget about it regularly, but I try to use it.
Yeah, that was like chapter 1 or chapter 2 or something.
Yeah, you guys were like 4th level.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh gee.
Hey, night.
Ooh, that's a hit.
And now it's got
Apparently-
weakness to bleed.
Apparently, Dave's group for the stag for the path the Kingmaker game had a much different experience with the stag lord.
Right. That's everybody.
That's me, yeah.
Ooh, back around to the Shoggoth.
Apparently, they tried to fight the zombies in the graveyard.
Oh yeah, you guys are like, nope, we're out. Traxon critically hurt it. It would like to return the favor.
Yep, it just did. Oh, I hit
Uh-oh.
for 89. That's gonna suck. 78. Excellent.
Ooh.
Almost 89.
Hey, you're next to snow.
That's somehow supposed to make me feel better.
Well, the healer's right there. I mean, that's good.
You're more
Sure.
likely to get medicine.
Sure.
No, it doesn't have to travel and get to you.
Pseudopod number 2.
I do know that they have doctor's visitation, so if they're within 30 feet of me, I feel like I'm fine. Or 40, I should say. Jesus, over 100 damage.
That should only be 21. See his resistance to bludgeoning now.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
there we go. Got it.
There we go.
Right, and third action.
There went more than half my hit points. Whew.
Gonna smack the professor too.
I don't know why you would do that.
It's just like this spray of tentacles everywhere.
At least my second reaction on myself.
Okay.
Having 2 reactions feels pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd like to be there, yeah.
In Tony's game, my champion almost took because you can get a second reaction just for shield block. Okay. It stops the bleeding, but it is still on fire. Amaranthar.
Did it take
Right.
extra bleed damage?
I took a D6 plus 2.
Yeah, that 4 should have been increased to 9.
Okay.
It's got weakness 5. Although that debuff sticks around, so if we can stick bleed on it again, we'll be fine.
Gotcha. Okay, it'll be
I'll
5
do
better.
I'll do my best.
Same.
Ooh. Amaranthar, do you have a plan? You guys have dialed in that this thing seems to have an AC hovering around 39-ish.
Is it still off guard from Prof?
No.
No, it's just off guard for 1 attack.
I mean, I can hit it for sure.
By all means,
And we do want to do damage.
we definitely do. It's orange near death.
We're getting there.
If it takes melee damage, I can potentially trip it.
We open up the faucet and pour some more damage on it. I feel like we'll be fine.
I feel like if you trip it, it just has more mouths on the other side.
I mean, a trip's a trip.
It's true.
To a blob. Yeah, it makes lots of sense, but hey.
Fort was its high save, wasn't it?
Fort
Yeah.
was, yes.
I don't know if I want to waste it or risk a disintegrate on it. It's near death. I think I'll just put we'll just put some fire damage on it.
Do your crazy upcasted cantrips that do like 6d10 or something.
Yeah. Telekinetic projectile, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not resistant to any bludgeoning or piercing or slashing damage that we're aware of.
Nope.
So I'm just going to roll damage because we know that. Well, I'll do my attack with the bow too.
Seemed to take all of that, all 58-ish.
Ooh.
Not bad. Dragon does disappear though.
Well, you did some damage, soaked up a crit.
Oh yeah, that's what someone's supposed to.
89 damage, Snow Maple didn't have to heal. Speaking of Snow Maple, you're up.
Yeah.
Really quick, with fast healing, that does turn off when the creature's at 0, right?
It does. That's the big difference between fast healing and regeneration.
Right, but regeneration, there's probably a way to turn off most of the time.
Yep.
Gotcha. Cool.
Gonna do some battle medicine on Traxton.
Hmm. This thing has purple blood.
It does have purple blood.
Interesting.
Oh, me too.
I just noticed that. Samesies.
So that's
I noticed a while ago, like deep in the character settings, you can change your blood color.
Oh.
So yeah, I
Really?
pressed that mine to purple blood.
Cool.
fun.
Just it simply means that the professor is also an aberration.
I'm just silly.
Just a gnome. Just a gnome.
Oh, there we go.
Just a little
Nice.
strange. Ooh, I would like to try and trip him.
Hey,
Good job, Snow.
Take that.
deactivated.
And a critical success on the trip as well.
Yeah.
Target
that.
has unconscious.
Floppy bag of mostly eyeballs.
So yes,
Conscious debuff.
so as you guys kind of like get your rhythm down again. Okay. And this thing, as it dies, it kind of it deflates like a really like wet sounding balloon.
That is repulsive in many ways.
like a weird
Great.
sort of
I hate
whoopee
it.
cushion.
Yeah, but if it doesn't dissipate, then that corpse is valuable.
It does not dissipate, and it's less a corpse and more of like a
Round.
what do they call that? Non-Euclidean fluid.
Oh,
Something like that.
It's oobleck.
Non-Newtonian.
That's it.
Non-Newtonian fluid.
That's
Yeah,
it.
you gotta manipulate it quickly.
Right. Let's see if we can gather up some acid.
I want it for monster crafting.
Get out of
Big pile of oobleck.
get out a fork and just start spinning it
Yes, it is.
like,
It
like
is
spaghetti.
difficult to deal with for sure.
What level was that, Chris?
18.
Oh, that's great for monster crafting. Ooh.
Any pings in the room there? Magic sniffer.
No. As you kind of wander around this room, there is nothing magical in this area.
Dang. All right.
Anything odd outside of that corridor?
No. That corridor there, tracks, you can tell that leads back to the Echo Lab.
Okay.
And Flower, from your position, you can see a hallway here that leads up, like just an open hallway.
Oh. And that's up the 20-foot ledge. That's what that ledge is there, the 20 feet?
Yep.
Okay.
Sneak, sneak, sneak. Scout, scout, scout.
I'll go over and climb up it while that's happening. Not into the hallway, but onto the ledge.
Yeah.
Oh, there's people.
People.
Yeah. Amarantha can see there seem to be two folks in there working on some alchemical stuff. They have paid no attention at all to the noise. When the creature dies and the cacophony of sound stops, they do kind of like look up for a second, like, huh, that's peculiar.
Yeah, like somebody turned the radio off.
Yeah.
How's their hair doing?
They have hair.
Are they the same kind of brand of crazy that we encountered before? Because we encountered some weird dude throwing like bottles of juice at us or something.
Yes, these guys are the Thresholder alchemists that you have encountered before.
Okay.
I
Excellent.
just assumed they're going to be hostile.
Oh yeah.
But I'll hold back. But I'm still kind of scouting it out. What's this dude out here?
It's just a rock.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't a particularly cool rock.
Nope. But yes, as the like radio turns off, they do start to move down in that direction, like towards Sorry.
No, I was gonna say, was anybody on this level? Were they able to see them before they come down, or?
Well, they can see Flower's head poking up, and they can see Amarantha. No,
Yeah, yeah.
Amarantha's down, but they can see Flower. They can see like a big giant dwarf head when they look.
Oh yeah.
They probably see from like his eyes up.
Sneak,
I'm
sneak,
going to
sneak.
eat a quick pastry.
Okay. But they are starting to move down, so we will roll some initiative, and then we'll take a really quick bathroom break.
I'll use my sneak roll if possible, Chris.
Yes, absolutely, you can.
Can I get hunted prey on them before this happens, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll just make eye contact with all of my allies and hold up 2 fingers and
Then run one across your throat.
yeah.
Yeah.
Give the signal for multiple fireballs.
Yep.
Ah, I don't think my fireball is recharged yet.
Didn't we do that yesterday?
And you did have like 5 hours while you were.
Oh, it is recharged then.
Yeah, I got my fireball.
Oh, great. Love
I've
that.
got mine.
Oh, they're so fast though.
Yeah. Actually, maybe we'll do this encounter and then we'll bio break. This encounter should not take long.
Sure.
Just need initiative from Flower.
He BRB'd in Discord.
Oh, okay. I can roll initiative for Flower. Flower is actually still raging, so.
He would like
Good
to
stuff.
continue to rage.
Yeah, he loves being big.
What's this guy can do?
I feel like Flower goes to the hallway and just starts reaching in and pulling them out.
He's going to
Poking
go there.
them into some of those stalactites.
Yep. Turn around, stake. Turn around, stake. Oof.
Ooh, he's
Oh
going to
goodness!
he's going to critically hit Flower with an acid vial.
So a vial of acid just comes tumbling out of the hallway.
Yeah. Makes Flower angry.
Doesn't do a ton of initial damage, but does a shit ton of persistent.
Gotcha. No, that's valuable early in the fight for sure.
That'll take us to the professor.
Well, we had a plan. I'm going to stick to it.
We have a plan?
We had a plan, yeah? What?
I mean, we always kind of have a plan.
We do? Okay.
I'll move to there, and I will throw a fireball bead.
I mean, if there was any doubt, that's the plan.
Plan F,
Fireball?
right?
Sure. I can dig it.
Yeah. 20 foot is enough to catch both of them.
Whew. It's a fine. How do you do?
Yeah, so I'll need some very easy reflex saves.
Oops.
DC 25. Well, yeah, that's not going to do anything.
They both throw themselves flat.
Maybe it will distress them that their supplies are being fireballed. I don't know.
You should upgrade this thing. That's me.
All right, this guy.
It was the first one we found ever, I feel like.
It was really great when we initially got it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This guy, he is also going to throw some acid flask at the professor.
God damn, what is it with these dudes and crit hitting with these flasks?
So that is going to.
Does the crit amplify the ongoing damage as well?
Yes.
Oh snap! Yeah, that makes it worse for sure.
It definitely doesn't make it better. God.
And the splash catches Snow Maple and Flower.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the critical hit means it does 3d6 times 2 persistent ongoing acid. Snow Maple, you're up.
Coincidentally, I have splashed myself with acid before, so I know what that feels like.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I have, but it was really, really, really weak. Like
Yeah.
5% acidic acid, I think. Whatever vinegar is.
Same. Yep.
Right. I'm just gonna peek out around the corner, and no one's in melee with them, so that's a problem for me. So I'm gonna fireball time.
They're like giggling like Crazy Harry and the Muppets as they like toss their acid files. Oof, DC 32.
Yeah.
I feel like they practice that. There's like some range somewhere where they go to practice throwing acid vials. God damn. I think I might get a different spell than Fireball now.
Oof, they are all nimbly bimbly.
They are. What a
Jesus.
bunch of assholes.
I'd be saving my spells too.
And then I'm just gonna step back.
That will take us to Traxton.
They're getting janked up on their own supply of meth. They're all twitchy as hell.
That's right.
Can you put Gretch in this room for me? I wasn't able to move him out of the hallway. Perfect. All right. I think I'm still lockstepped here for some reason. Okay, I'm free. So I'm gonna move to this location. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yep. My ruler's not working for some reason. Anyway, I'm going to attack this individual.
Okay.
I'm going to go back to the short sword for offhand. Briar first. That's a connection. This is a twin takedown, so damage. And where's my short sword? Here it is. Excellent. Another connection. Damage. Yeah, let's throw another one. Might as well. This one to hit, so let's try to stab at the offhand. Ah, crap. Oh well.
Okay. Amaranthar.
Alrighty, I'm gonna stride.
Roll damage yet, did I? Oh, no, I did.
Yeah, I got it.
You got Briar's damage?
Yeah, but combined. 47
Okay.
combined.
Okay. Oh, yeah, there it is. Gotcha.
Resist energy acid on Flower, Prof, Traxton, and myself. It's range touch, so I couldn't get snow in there.
No worries.
And I figured Traxton's gonna need it here in a second.
Oh, yeah. More than likely.
That'll take us to Flower.
I can hit him.
You can
I
with
have
your
reach.
with your gigantic reach.
I'm gonna hit him. Actually, first things first. We're going to share rage with Traxton. And we're going to Dread Marshal. Oh yeah. We like the crit successes on Dread Marshals. And then we're gonna hit him.
Ugh.
We're going to hero point that
There you go.
because it can't be worse.
Nope, just the same.
We'll turn it into a regular hit.
There you go.
Smack.
Right.
These guys are beefy.
They
Yeah.
are fairly beefy, but there's only two of them. His turn. Oh.
Ooh.
Flour stops boiling from the acid.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What have we got here?
Doesn't flour have resistance to acid now?
Yep.
That's why he took 11 instead of 26.
Oh, I see it. Gotcha. Yeah.
It could have been a lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's stab you with his sword, with his dagger.
Rude.
Poor tracks. Jesus.
Another crit, is it?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Time to get some better armor, I feel
50.
like.
28. And he opens up.
Excellent.
He opens up a vein,
Oh, yeah.
and the blood just starts pouring out. Splashes you with some acid. It's not going to do anything. That is hit.
That was a manipulate, though?
Yes, it was.
Yep. I get to stab him and try and interrupt that.
Okay.
That's what I was
Do I
trying to. I was
also get
actually
an
trying to look to
opportunity
see.
on that?
Yes, because he did a manipulate action. You can attack of opportunity him.
Ooh. Actually, I might wait
Yeah,
for
fine.
mine. Did Traxton, did you hit yours?
I'm rolling now.
Nope, barely missed.
Missed.
Can I take opportunistic backstab from here?
You can. Yeah, he's 10 from you. You've got reach as long as somebody hits him.
All right.
Flower. Just gonna try
I'll
now.
take it. I'll take it on the manipulate then.
There you go.
It's almost a 20.
Hmm.
Get him, Snow.
Nope.
Or not.
Oh, hero points are back.
Oh,
God, an 8 is just enough.
nice. Almost a 20 on my screen. Oof, that's nice damage.
Well, when they have conceivable anatomies, it works a lot better.
Yep. You're familiar with.
All right, that'll take us to the professor.
Well, that fireball was pretty unhelpful. So I'm going to shoot him in the face with a bow.
It wouldn't feel
I
too
need
bad.
to recall knowledge first.
You're not sure.
Okay.
That was a fail.
Oh, so I got true and untrue information.
Yeah. So these guys are they're casters, so they're obviously very like willful and as you've seen, very dexterous.
Right.
But what else would you like to know about them?
I'm curious what kind of things they're able to make.
Acid bombs and fire bombs.
Yeah,
And-
they seem like that kind of person.
And creatures in bottles.
Oh, nice. I love those ones.
Oh, and then you shoot him in the face. Hit because of the bless, actually.
Right.
Excellent.
Oh, he is still alive.
You're
Not
still
excellent.
alive. That is unfortunate. Oh, whoa. What's going on?
Yeah, persistent acid was resisted.
Yes. You take no damage, and the persistent acid goes out.
That wasn't quite the end of my turn, but I will take that.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. Yeah, I still have 2 actions. So my second action will be an exploit vulnerability on the back guy.
Okay. The free recall knowledge threw me.
No, yeah, that's fair.
Ooh.
These guys are resistant to mental, which is neat. I don't really, I think, need to know anything about them. They're kind of chumps. I just wanted the bonus and for my stuff to be online. My third action will be to shoot the front guy a second time and try to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hero point, and I have lots.
There you go.
Nice.
Flip that script.
Ooh, he would be. Oh, he's still alive.
God damn it.
Jeez,
So
really?
he is frightened one. And you can arc the electricity out to 2 creatures within 10 feet.
Yeah, I'll arc it to his buddy behind him.
Zot. Okay.
And that's me.
Right. Well, buddy at the back, he's gonna throw a dagger at the professor.
I'll ring my bell. So he needs to make a will save.
Ooh, he fails.
I will
Ooh.
make him clumsy 1.
All the more reason to throw a dagger at you.
Yeah,
And
that's fine.
since you're resistant to the... I'll throw a second dagger. But that will miss. That will take us to Snow Maple.
Okay. Just uh, curious if there's a space. Is there a space behind the guy in front of Traxon? I know there's a guy in front of Traxon.
There is a space between that guy and his buddy.
All right. I'm gonna try and tumble through that first guy.
Okay. That will succeed. So he does count as difficult terrain, but you have plenty of movement.
Ah, thank you.
Beyond the guy at the back, there's a badly charred alchemist supply room.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But yeah, I'm gonna tumble past that guy, and then I'm gonna try and catch him on the roll up. Nope, that didn't work. And then slashing forward at the guy beyond that guy. Oh, I guess I didn't have sneak attack on. I wouldn't have sneak attack on that guy, would I? But he's Enfeebled?
You only get your debilitations if the guy's off guard. Like if you sneak
Oh,
attack
right.
him. So,
Gotcha. No, that's fine.
but you got some damage on him.
Got some damage on him.
Right,
Right.
Truxton.
Mm-hmm. Try and clean up this guy here. Briar Strike. Excellent. That's a hit. And damage. There's a twin takedown anyway, so I might as well throw the offhand on it. Okay.
Okay, the 32 damage from Briar will be enough.
Okay, perfect. Mechanically, can I move into that space now, or no?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I would like to move into that space with a stride or a step or whatever. Actually, let's do a step because in case any shenanigans that bypasses it. I got one action left. I already double strike, so I'm going to throw a star knife at this guy ahead of Snow Maple. My third attack. All right. Ooh, I hit. Excellent. Damage. Gratch is going to start moving in that direction. That's it for me.
Take us to Amaranthar.
Okay, I'm gonna stride.
So much blood, Truxton, and you actually feel yourself getting weaker as you bleed.
What a mess. I'm gonna command this guy to lay down.
Ooh, that's a fail.
One.
So he will need to use one action to do his command. Okay.
And one action to get up again.
Yep.
I was mostly trying to get off guard for Roth.
Oh, sure.
That will take us to Flower.
All right.
Unfortunately, he is out of your reach.
Yeah, and I don't think I can stand up there with my buddies and poke in, maybe.
Well, you've got,
Like
what, reach
Up here.
15?
I have 15 feet. I could totally, like, come up here, poke in, and then...
Yeah, you could, like, stand there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could actually target the guy from where you are, but you can,
I
like...
can't actually see him where I'm at
Yeah.
right now, but
So,
I think that's due to terrain.
yeah, so I'll move you back to where you were so you can see him to target him. But yeah, you can, like...
I have him targeted now. Yeah.
Yeah, stand up there and go like, hey, everybody, duck!
And like, you better duck. This is gonna hurt.
That is a solid hit. Still one action left.
Yeah. We'll do it again. See if we can get him a second time. Double pokes, you know.
Nope.
I think we have hero points. I have 2 hero points. I'm gonna use a hero point. It was worse.
Oh,
That tracks. It's flower. That tracks.
Right. That will take us to the professor.
Oh, already. He's downrange of me, so I'm just gonna fire a shot.
Okay. Yeah, you don't know anything at all about this guy. He's probably a
No, but
caster. He's probably definitely a caster.
definitely.
And definitely an alchemist as well.
He seems like he does powerful magic, much like me.
Yep.
And for my next trick, I'm gonna cast Arrow to the Face.
That's a good spell.
It really is.
Favorite
It's
spell.
been doing me well.
Oh, just so you know, that one hit because he was clumsy.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't think many of my spells are going to help at the moment, so I think I'm just going to. I will use an action on Bon Mot, just to tell him, that as an alchemist, he could do better. But he hasn't peaked yet. He still has room to grow. I will downplay his accomplishment, and then intimidate him.
He's not intimidated by the gnome way at the back.
That's fine.
That will take us to him. So he does spend an action dropping prone. That is movement action, but I don't think. Oh, Flower could attack him when he goes prone.
Yeah. I can't tell if I'm still targeting him.
Looks
'cause I
like it.
can't see him.
Ooh, that is a hit.
Jab.
Ooh, that opens up opportunistic backstab, right? Because that's a melee attack?
Correct. That is a hit.
That's a lot of work for a first level spell.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
So that's his one action. He spends making himself prone. Then he's gonna stand up, kind of keeping his hands up so nobody hits him again.
That wouldn't have helped if we had the availability to do it.
You're gonna stab Snow Maple in the kidney.
Ugh,
Oh,
sure did.
no, sorry. I hit the wrong button. He throws acid in her face.
Okay.
Gonna make her look like Two-Face.
He is resistant.
Snow Maple's not.
Oh, right.
I will amulet surveillance that to make her resistant, so she takes nothing.
Okay. But that is all three of his actions. I mean, some of the acid does splash on Traxton, but not enough to get through the resistance.
Girly.
Snow Maple, you're up. Somebody just threw acid in your face.
Yeah, I don't like him already. I'm gonna tumble past him to open up some space.
Mm-hmm.
If I can.
No. 35 is a failure.
Alright, in that case, we'll just have to stab him from here.
Just as a note, if you fail a tumble through, you do trigger reactions as if you had moved. So,
Right.
Oh, okay.
But I can't try to tumble through again, right?
no, you can. Critical failure, you can't try again.
Okay. In that case, I'll give it one more try. Does that take a second action?
It does take a second action, but it's not a map.
Oh, okay.
So, like, it doesn't count as an attack, but it is a different action.
Ooh, there you go.
There you
Okay, that time we get through.
Mm-hmm.
And when we come up from the tumble, we're gonna try and shank him in the back. I think me tumbling through him puts him off guard, doesn't it?
go. There's a feat for that I think you have.
Yeah, it's an early one.
Yeah, it's super early.
Tumble behind.
Tumble
Yep.
behind you.
Perfect. Yeah, level 1 feat. So he is off guard to you.
And I'm gonna roll a 4.
Okay.
Yep.
Can't win them all.
That'll take us to Truxton.
Okay, let's step up. Let's also try and clean this guy off the board. Briar. Pooh. Yeah, might as well. Gonna have a glut of those in a moment, so I'll reroll using a hero point. Hey, it's good. Excellent. Damage. Why is it reading +9 now? I thought it's supposed to be enfeebled.
It should actually be
Gotcha.
10. You're actually only enfeebled 1 from the massive amount of blood you've lost.
Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like it's not a new situation for Traxton. He gets beat up all the time. And the offhand. Pooh. I'm not rerolling that one. So damage. Oh, Briar got damage. And my move 2 attacks, 1 more. See if I can hit with the offhand. Nope. That's me.
Traxton did land a hit though, so I'll jump in with the opportunistic backstab.
Oh, yep.
I was going to say, do I have my reaction back?
Yes, looks like.
Okay, I'm also going to try and trip him.
Actually, no, you would have used yours on his
Right,
turn.
right,
so,
yeah. Yeah. You're right.
Ooh,
I
that's
can't
nice.
I can't shake this persistent damage.
There we go.
Got him? Good job.
Perfect. And that is enough to finally defeat him.
Mm-hmm.
This room looks like a badly burnt alchemy lab.
Yeah.
Nothing of any use anymore. But there are a set of stairs that lead down.
What's on these dudes? Anything? Because they crit success both those fireballs, so they shouldn't be burned at all.
They had greater striking daggers and resilient armor. I already dropped it in the stash.
Oh, gotcha. Cool. Okay.
Excellent.
At this level, basic gear.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to let my rage drop.
Okay.
Did they have healing elixirs like the other guys did?
No, they did not.
Gotcha.
But you do know if you go back to the monitors, they will let you rest up there.
A 38 to stop bleeding on Traxton.
Yeah, you'll be able to stop the bleeding. It's a tremendous amount of blood.
Yeah, we might as well go back to the monitors, get filled up or no resources, and head
Sit
downstairs.
down. I was gonna sit down for a second.
Here, have a biscuit.
You want some alcohol?
I
Maybe
just look at it and I'm like, I feel like my mouth is also very dry at this moment. So
Flower hands you some whiskey.
the fluid is leaving my body at an exponential rate.
Yeah, soak the biscuit in the whiskey, and then you'll be all right.
Yeah.
With like 0 blood in my body, yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Get
You'll be
force-
fine.
pour some alcohol in there. Yeah, fantastic idea.
Hey, listen, it works for me. You'll
Yeah,
be fine.
But I'm a half elf, not a dwarf. My blood alcohol level is not required.
So your blood alcohol content is now 5.
Right?
Yeah. Two
Rubbing,
parts.
rubbing, rubbing alcohol for the physical injuries, and drinking alcohol for the mental injuries.
Yeah.
Like,
2
okay,
parts blood,
okay,
3
fine.
parts fucking whiskey. Yeah.
Puts the whiskey away, pulls out wine instead.
Yeah.
Right. But yes, you guys make your way back to the monitors. They're like, oh, you've returned. You have done
And
well.
we're not consumed.
Well-
The Shoggoth is gone. Hopefully we can stop another one from being summoned.
Hmm. Will they be able to heal us back up again or no?
Yes, between them, they have plenty of healing spells.
Beautiful.
Ah, lovely.
Like, each of the 3 of them have, like, 5th level heals.
Love that. I'm glad our introduction went well.
Good thing we didn't fumble that.
Yeah, exactly.
And just one quick sec here.
Yeah, no worries.
We got more stairs down too. Looks like. And everybody gets to 320 XP.
That puts us at 965.
Does it?
Dang it.
I think it puts us at 1065, doesn't it?
Should be
3,
10.
yeah.
Should be 1065.
And
Oh,
1065.
300. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
300, yeah.
I also thought it was 965 for a second, though. And I
Oh,
went,
yeah.
oh, we're so close. But no, yeah.
Okay, then that's a level up.
That is a level up to level 16. And you
then-
guys can easily like rest and recover here with the monitors. So we'll take a quick bio break.
And then I guess we need to decide which stairway we want to go down.
Exactly.
And that's 26 onto the next level. Did I hear that?
65.
65.
65 into the next level. Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Perfect. So yeah, it's a matter of deciding which set of stairs you would like to go down. Make yourself, level up to 16. You can go through, pick your feats and stuff. If you like, you'll be able to do that, no problem. But we'll take a quick 5-minute bio break.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So yeah, just kind of cautiously making your way down the stairs, taking a look. It looks like it's a decent sized room with a kind of like a carved groove that leads to the south and a little alcove to the north and a very long water basin. No sign of any peoples in here. There are some. Oh, icy cold water.
Right. Okay. So I'll try not to shiver from a distance. But yeah, I'll go back and let everybody know. Seems like a clear room. Nothing overtly hostile.
All right.
Okay.
And then lead the way down.
So yes, there's a long trough of clean water along the length of the western wall. A narrow curved alcove extends a few feet into the northern wall, and there's a hall opposite that curves to the southeast.
Is that a bath towel?
Sure.
Oof. These guys are stone cold crazy people.
South is a long ways.
Yeah, it curves away into the darkness, and there is a distinct curvature to that.
Up to you, Snow, wherever you are.
Why don't we try north? Oh, that's a short one.
So yeah, it's like a little alcove, and kind of carved into the stone wall at the end of that little alcove is a star-shaped symbol.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll take a look at it and I'll call over the smart people. We got some symbols, some symbology happening.
Okay.
Do you want to aid me? Me aid you?
Depends on what the skill is.
Religion.
Recall knowledge.
Yep.
So you probably aid me, I would imagine.
My bonus is pretty high.
I'm 31.
I'm also 31.
Okay, I'll aid you.
Yeah, Snow Maple at a glance, you're like, oh, it's a star symbol. And I mean, there were stars up above. We saw a bunch of star stuff. It's probably all related somehow.
Yeah.
That is definitely enough for a +4 on the aid.
I forgot 8 and my tome were both circumstance bonuses, so I'm actually 30. But 34 is fine.
All right, Professor and Amaranthar. That carved star symbol is the symbol of Azathoth, the seething chaos at the center of reality. The mad god that seems to be the chief deity of this elder god pantheon.
That's worse than the other guy. Well,
So much worse.
Yeah, that's not good.
But you're also confident that that star probably marks the starting point of the spiral.
all that explains the curves. All right, so we're coming from the middle. This is the start of the middle, right? Going around.
This
Is
is
that bad or good?
I
Don't we
can't
need
remember.
to start at the end and go backwards?
Yeah, this would be the end, right? And then we head toward the middle. They're in the middle, head towards the end. Is that how that works?
In order to shut the seal, you need to work from the middle out.
Oh, so they're coming from this end to the middle.
Yep. So
So we're
you're
going to meet them halfway or wherever. So they've done this one in theory.
I think they're probably on their way here. They haven't successfully unsealed it yet, so they must be in the middle of this.
Well, they started in the middle, right? And or am I get that backwards?
they started outside and worked in. To undo it, you need to work from the middle out.
Right. So we got to catch up to wherever they are, which is somewhere. Assuming that
So we
just
need to
goes
go
in a
the other
circle.
way?
Yeah.
All right. All right, I forgot to hit my rest. Boop.
Same.
Right. So you guys are making your way
Heading-
down this hallway.
Heading back the other way, yeah. It looks like this is a transition to more of a natural stone.
I mean, relatively speaking.
All right, if I get to there, I'll sort of signal back to the prof that there's a room ahead. Looks like a big room.
It is an enormous room containing heaps of glittering stones, each the size of a fist, all kind of piled along the western and southern walls. There is a narrow curved track on the floor leading from the curved hall to the north through it. So basically, this curvature kind of like carves slightly through the floor of that room. But what draws your attention is the hideous monstrosity in the room.
As it tends to do.
Another one.
Hideous is a strong word nowadays. Well, no, that counts.
Was it?
I mean,
It loo-
on the scale of things we've fought lately, I don't know if I'd call it hideous.
It looks like a gigantic mauve worm with a hooked mouth and multiple circular bands of teeth and 4 barbed tongues.
Definitely dangerous.
Hmm.
Maybe not hideous. I don't know. Is that initiative then? Or has it not noticed us yet?
Oh no, it's noticed.
Okay.
So yes, you probably want to roll some initiative.
Am I allowed to roll stealth?
You are.
Ha! Figures.
Ooh, it goes first
Kill surprise.
Well, balls.
with its 51 initiative.
What?
Jesus.
Yep.
Noidrast? Is
Yep.
that what it is?
So it is going to move, and it's one of its mouths, its main mouth, kind of engulfs the whole opening of the tunnel,
Uh-huh.
and then it shoots out a gush of acid.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Oh, Lord.
Which looks like it just catches. Oh. I think due
All
to
the
the
humanoids.
yeah. And it is a reflex save.
There we
Mhm.
go.
I'm gonna re-roll that. Yep, that's about right.
Oh no.
Mhm.
So it looks like it actually only catches Snow Maple and Professor because of the curvature.
Oh, I'll take that. Because I think we both succeeded.
So Snow Maple takes no damage and Professor takes half.
Nice.
Oh,
Sorry, Prof.
That's okay.
So yeah, due to the curvature of the hallway, the wall takes the brunt of the 61 acid damage.
yeah. I'm willing to bet it does not affect the spiral at all.
Not even a little bit.
Nope.
But that is all three of its actions. Taking us to Traxton.
Yeah, let's get some hunted prey on this thing, and let's start moving in. I suppose.
I
Don't
mean,
really want to,
assume it.
but
I assume it made noise.
Oh yes. It's like a weird squelching roaring sound.
yeah, I can on the map. I can see the edge of it from here. So crap. All right. 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, can't get all the way there with one move.
It is in fact a gargantuan creature.
Excellent. Is this a navigatable space? Like, can I move through
Yep.
here?
Yep.
Obviously, I'll be within range of it or whatever. But okay. Hmm.
This
Yeah.
one. This one. They aren't even trying to make it different from D&D.
Again.
I don't recognize this thing.
Then that's it for me. I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna go a couple more. Honestly, there we go. That's my turn. With 2 moves
Okay.
and a hunted prey.
Okay. Flower.
Yeah.
I suppose silly question, but did Flower want to rage when he rolled initiative?
Yeah. And I imagine that the sword is probably like, get it,
Oh yes.
get it. Well then,
Stab it in its mouth.
we are going to, I guess, sudden charge up to here.
Okay.
Am I able to grow here to large?
To large, I would say yes. You'll completely block the hallway, but your friends can move through you. So
Yeah. Can I do that while I'm in the middle of the sudden charge?
it is a separate action, but I'll say like for
For flavor.
cinematically, sure.
Then yeah, we'll be doing that. And then we'll swing on this guy. Why is it's not letting me target him? Oh, now I did. We're good. All of that for that.
39 is a miss.
That's horrifying.
Hard to not to miss.
Oh yeah.
Professor,
I have hero points,
you do have a hero point.
but it was a 10.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to be safe because it's flower. I'm just gonna let it go.
Okay.
Good call.
Professor, you're up.
I sure am. Oh, that's 30 feet. First I get a free recall knowledge.
That is a neothalid. Neothalid. It is an ageless horror that dwells in strange dimensions beyond known reality.
Cool.
In D&D, what happens to a mind flayer tadpole if it doesn't get a host?
Yep. And not consumed by the brain.
Yeah. When left to its own devices, it gets big and scary.
Yeah. When they forget a tadpole in an old breeding pool.
So what does this thing do? What did I succeed the recall knowledge? Can I?
No, you failed.
Oh. So I get some true and erroneous information.
Yep. So, what sort of things would you like to know?
I'd like to know what it's capable of. Like bioacid, check.
You're pretty sure it can. You're pretty sure it can spew acid.
Mhm.
It can probably, given its size, it can probably swallow whole.
Mm-hmm.
And you're pretty sure it's bestial, so it's the odds of it casting spells aren't likely. It's probably pretty dumb and bestial.
Gotcha. Well, my second action is, or sorry, my first action is to just step up behind Flower there. Or stride, I guess. Sorry if it matters. Second action is an exploit vulnerability. A second. That.
That is a success.
So this thing is weak to cold iron.
Oh?
Yeah, cold iron weakness 20.
Oh wow. Okay.
Good news.
Very cool.
I'm used to kukri.
Do I succeed on the recall knowledge, or is that a failure on the recall knowledge?
That is a failure on the recall knowledge.
Understood. Okay. Well, I will have a mortal weakness then.
Okay.
Actually, I need to double check how that works. Not this turn, but next turn. Yeah. First action move, second action exploit, third action shoot.
Okay.
I only have one hero point, so I will save it. That's me.
Okay. Amaranthar.
We haven't even hurt this thing.
Nope.
Not yet.
That won't do it.
Probably not. Nope.
Okay. God, I don't even know what we want to do here. I will stride.
Kill worm.
Oh, it's even uglier when you get close.
Do you have a summon salt spell?
No.
Improve
Yeah.
giant fishhook.
Yeah, that might work too.
Yeah.
Man. This one's tough.
You got some needle spray for cold iron?
I do, but I think what I'm going to do. This thing looks just stupid dangerous. It's a boss fight, and Chris leveled us up, so
I wouldn't. I have a feeling this is going to be some sort of weird Stations of the Cross madness. Like we're going to go around this spiral and find a bunch of crap like this. So
quandary. I don't know if that'll hold it, but it might give us a chance to get in position.
Get out of this tunnel.
Yeah, I'm thinking breath weapons. Just not good.
All right. So yes, you transported into an extraplanar puzzle room of mysterious origin.
Oh, good job.
Oh, it's coming back. It'll just
Yeah,
take me a minute to figure it out.
my fear is that if this thing is native to strange dimensions, it might just literally teleport back, no problem. But I guess we'll find out.
it is true.
That will take us to Snow Maple.
Right. And it's gone currently.
Good news,
It'll come.
the creature's gone.
It'll come back to its same spot it was at. So
Yeah, basically that.
Was it like here?
Yeah.
Well, just in the effort of spread, just in the vein of spreading out.
Mm-hmm. Let's not all get caught in the cone again.
I'll go to like there, and then ready an attack.
Okay. Perfect. So yeah, much like D&D, attacking, doing a ready to action does use your reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, its turn. So we get to make an occultism check, perception or thievery.
I bet this worm monster is great at picking locks.
Yep, all those little mouth tentacles.
well, you said it wasn't that bright. So
I'm just worried that all of the pretty little
Oof.
crystals that I see in this room are going to be its poop or something.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
44 on occultism. Yeah,
Yeah,
not a crit success.
not a crit. So it is on the right path. If it's already on, so if it's already on the right path, it solves the puzzle and escapes.
So it needs to succeed twice.
It needs to
Basically,
succeed
yeah.
twice.
Right.
It's like a free buff round, right?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Can it only roll once? Oh, once each turn.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So its other two actions, it twiddles its proverbial thumbs.
Yeah. That will take us to Traxton. Yeah, like if you crit succeed, you automatically get free, but otherwise it eats up at least two, like at least a round and a bit.
At least one round, yeah.
So I feel like, at the very least, I know this thing is gone, but still alive somewhere because it's my
Yeah.
hunted prey, right?
There's like bubbles and ripples in reality as it tries to push its way back.
Okay. I'll I'll do a snow maple. I'll just hold. I'll hold a strike with my cold iron kukri.
Okay.
I'll have that in my offhand.
Yeah. Briar is also cold iron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Briar's the coldest iron.
It's true. I forgot.
Yeah, I think Briar is high grade cold iron.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Takes us
Briar's
to.
super sexy fairy killer.
Yep.
We'll do dual fist cold iron then.
Takes us to Flower.
My dancing partner is not here right now.
Not currently. You can see the bubbles in reality where it is trying to push through, and will probably be back next round.
Yeah. I'll take this time to dread Marshall.
Okay.
And to share rage with Traxton.
Okay. I was going to say, if you want, you could 2 actions to ready to attack it when it comes back in.
Cool. I'll dread Marshall and Traxton. I'll get you that rage next turn.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
20
That
is
one
a
I
fail.
will hero point.
Okay.
Because I like having Dread Marshall up and going. That's better. And yeah, then we'll ready an attack when he comes back.
It takes us to the Professor.
Yeah, I'd like to recall knowledge again. At the start of my turn.
Definitely a worm of some sort. Definitely.
Cool. I know things. I'm going to move into position. Oh, Snow Maple's so far away.
I'm the least scary one of us, really.
I'll move to there.
Okay.
So that's one action. Second action.
I mean, just so we're not all in the same spitting direction, you know?
Yeah. That's fair. I think I'm just gonna hold a bow shot.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Emerithar.
Mm-hmm.
You're powerful.
That is me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I take that back? Can I do an action?
Sure.
Between Snow Maple and Flower, neither of you have cold iron weapons, correct?
Oh, no, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Flower doesn't, though.
I don't think Owen's Bane is cold iron.
No, it's not.
No.
Okay, in that case, I will use Share Weakness.
There you go.
So I will turn Flower's strikes cold iron.
Ooh.
So that it can trigger weaknesses as well.
That's a good idea.
Then my last action. My last action is to play our national anthem. I will cast Rallying Anthem.
It's called Elbows Up.
And I cast a Lingering Composition along with it.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a success or not.
36 is a success.
Oh, wonderful.
Hooray!
So we all get the effect of rallying anthem for 3 rounds.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna drop Spiral of Horrors. And shield. That's me.
Okay. So you're not sustaining the
Oh, I
conjuring?
sustain for free now.
Oh, there you go.
Free sustains.
I knew that came online at a certain point.
16. Or first for which?
Snow Maple.
Oh, still not back, huh?
No.
At this point, I think I'll delay.
Okay. So if you delay, that means you no longer have a ready action for when it comes in. That being said, if somebody else tags it, you do have your reaction for your opportune backstab.
Yeah.
Okay. Its turn. It needs to make an occultism roll. 43.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, so that'll be its second success.
Welcome back.
So it does come back, thus triggering a bunch of readied actions.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. 43 is a hit. Connects pretty solidly, and Briar bites deep into it.
Can I not target it?
I'm not sure why you can't target it.
Oh, no, got it now.
Oven's brain cuts deep into it, and it does seem to bleed.
Excellent. Opportunistic stab.
Oof, that's a hit as well.
Not my best work, but it does get the debuffs on there.
Mm-hmm.
And 45 damage is good.
I guess it's resistant to acid.
It did resist the acid.
That's all right.
Okay.
There's only 1 point of acid anyway.
But yeah, 60 points of damage from the weakness. That's not nothing. What's it going to do? It is going to use Lashing Tongues with its 2 final actions. So, up to 4 tongue strikes against different targets. They do count for map, but the map is not increased until after it makes all of its attacks.
But it can't boot stomp one person, so that's worth something.
Correct. So against Flower.
I could just punch 4 of us at once.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, for the purpose of triggered like reactions, do these attacks happen simultaneously? Are they sequential?
It is simultaneous.
Okay.
Because it's one action. That is going to hit Flower.
That was on Professor Urine.
Oh, was it?
It seems like we have the same AC, so if you're just going
Oh, okay.
top to bottom, it doesn't.
Okay.
I mean, I'll also gladly take a hit instead of a crit. I'm not gonna.
Does it make a 38 against each of us, or is that...
No, it's rolled separately against each.
Oh, okay.
Against the Professor. Only a hit.
Yay.
$37.
I'll amulet survey that.
Okay. Against Truxton.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, a critical.
I will amulet surveillance that one as well.
Muchos gracias. Oh my god.
Okay. So, would have hit him for 110.
Instead hit
Thanks.
some, yeah, for 92.
Oh, sweet bejesus.
Yeah.
What?
That's the single biggest hit I think anybody's taken yet.
Yes, that's when you realize that the tongue has fatal.
Doesn't it always?
They can kill you pretty good, yeah. Oh shit.
Son of a bitch.
God damn it.
104 on Snow Maple.
Yeah, okay.
And as a free action, there's 4 of you. It's going to grab the professor.
Nice.
I like how the foundry just assumes that every dice you roll for the creature is damage. Oh, the beastie rolled a d4. Would you like to take damage? No, thank you.
Yeah.
That was its turn.
God damn it.
We'll pass.
Truxton, you're up.
Jesus. Alright. See if we
Oh.
can do some damage on this thing.
It is bleeding.
Oh yay. Alright. Yeah, it's targeted, so let's get Briar into this mix. Kacha! Okay. Yeah, screw it. I want to hit this thing. I want to reroll and see if I can do it. Nope. Yep. Perfect. All right. Offhand kukri. Hacha. That one hit. Anyway,
I'll
that's
I'll
good.
jump in after Traxon.
Okay.
Damage. It's a twin strike. I didn't move. I've got 2 more, so let's try and put the kukri in it a couple more times. Nope. And nope. All right.
All right. Snow Maple jumping in.
All right. I'll try and keep the bloody and bleeding going. Actually, it's already blooding, so let's prevent reactions just in case.
Nice.
That is a hit.
And then
So
we'll...
keeping the enfeebled and no reaction.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll do a little bit of medicine on me.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
And then third action, doctor's visitation to visit Traxon.
Okay.
Come in, sit down. I got the kettle on.
Yeah. No monsters here, only healing.
Cool. At least it worked.
It still worked. That's the main thing. Yep.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
All right. Takes us to Flower.
Okay. As promised, hey Trax, and get angry.
Roger, Roger.
And we're just gonna take a couple swings on this thing. Yeah. Smash. And he'll do it again. Nah.
Professor.
Yeah, so I'm presently grabbed by tongue.
Grabbed by a tongue.
Yeah, that sucks. Oh, my rallying anthem went away.
Yeah, I've got to apply it again.
So first, a really quick question. What was this, like, stardust space matter in the corner?
It's a bunch of like pretty rocks.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Worm poop.
Yep.
I don't think I'll be able to get out without doing goofy things. So instead what I'll do is in the space I was occupying, I'll drop a bottled monstrosity
Oh.
and summon a Mokrati, which is like a 3-headed elemental centipede millipede monster.
Oh my god.
Excellent.
That's almost
and
more
then-
horrifying than this.
Almost.
And then it'll do a breath weapon focused on that guy. And I will choose a Flame Maw.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'll just do it like that so that it doesn't scorch anyone else. And I need a reflex save.
Snow Maple's just over here getting tingly. Ooh, warm.
Shock
Oh,
Maw.
it actually fails.
Ooh.
Nice.
Sweet.
Something failed for
That's
once.
that's a decent roll.
But it is 1 action to draw it and 2 actions to activate it, so that is my turn.
Okay.
Gotta cook it for a bit before you toss it, eh?
So yeah, so now it smells like burned worm.
Yeah.
Amaranthar.
Okay. Do I have a plan?
Time to think. Don't poop your pants.
I do not have a plan.
That's the plan. Don't poop your
Uh-oh.
pants.
Concentrating too hard.
Okay, I will.
Oh, lovely.
I will pull out my cold iron chunk. And I will cast a telekinetic projectile.
All right.
I'll use my shadow sight at the target. It's reflex. I assume that's his lowest thing. Will I hero point that? That's me.
This
Oh.
is the hero points I know and love.
Sorry, buddy.
That's it.
Did it
We
to
gotta-
me too earlier.
We gotta get your chunk rebalanced, I think.
Okay. The Nerodast's turn. Well,
Take it to the shop.
it has the professor grabbed,
Yeah.
so it may as well eat him.
When it attacks me, I'd like to use Ring Bell.
Seems appropriate.
So it is. It is not a strike.
Oh, is it not a strike?
It is not a strike.
Then I will not use Ring Bell.
Oh.
Yeah. It attempts an athletics check opposed by the grabbed creature's reflex DC.
Oh.
Manipulate? No.
Nope.
Poop. Okay.
54.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what DC you said, but it beats my DC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Athletics DC?
Your reflex DC.
Oh, okay, thank God. My reflex DC is 36.
Okay. So you are grabbed, slowed, and need to hold your breath or you start suffocating.
Sweet.
Oh no.
You got it right where you want it, Prof.
Is it though?
If I send him to another dimension while he swallowed Prof, does Prof go too?
Yes.
Boo.
So that was one action.
I gotta hack this thing.
But if you send me to the quandary, I can probably get out before it can.
Solve the escape room faster than the worm.
I'm not stuck in here with him. He's stuck in there with me.
Right.
And then it is going to attack Flower with its tongue. No, with its jaws, sorry.
Ugh. Get ready for 100 damage.
Well, I suppose that'll do it.
What?
I rolled like shit.
God damn, yes you did.
On 40-12, I rolled a total of 1, 2, 6, 8.
Yeah. Me and Snow Maple get the triple digit crits, and a Flower who could swallow that no problem.
Yeah.
Gets 50.
Yeah.
Num.
And then it is going to grapple Flower.
Oh, when you're done, was I supposed to take damage from being swallowed?
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh. It bit
Wait
off too
for
much
it.
to chew.
Oh, it cannot grab a hold of Flower. So I may as well
yeah.
just hit him with the tongue. Oh, critical miss.
Is pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah. That is its turn.
God, I think rasping tongue for this thing is the most unnecessary descriptor.
It's rasping.
Oh.
The whole thing.
Sorry, yes, the professor would have taken swallow damage.
Oh, okay.
It's all rasping.
29 damage.
I will give myself resistance.
Okay. And it's
So I'll
resist
take-
all, right? So you take
Yeah, resist all.
6.
And then I have resistance, ongoing resistance to acid.
Okay. That will take us to Traxton.
OT. Let's see if I can murder this thing unto death. Let's go with
Ooh, it's bleeding.
Briar. Oh, I hit with Briar. And let's go with the Kukri. Oh, yes. Twin takedown finally hit spell strikes. Nice. So damage. And damage. That was one action. Let's.
Is it able to go prone?
Well, it does go prone as Traxton slays it.
Yay!
Excellent. And now we pull out the professor.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have
Incidentally,
2 actions left.
just for future note, though, on occasion there, Tom, for twin takedown,
Yep.
if a creature has weakness, you probably want to do 2 separate attacks. Because twin takedown only triggers a weakness once.
Oh, okay, poo. Okay, gotcha.
I mean, it didn't matter. You did enough damage to slay it. But
Right.
just for future.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a yeah, because I wouldn't assume that. Like that's a little loophole. Yeah, no, that's good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, it works for you and against you, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But yes, as you pull the professor out of this giant worm thing, kind of hose the acid off of him.
Yeah.
I think we'll call it there.
Mm-hmm.
Since I need to go start getting supper ready.
Real quick though, so Snow
No worries.
Maple doesn't have a stroke. The stuff in the corner is it worm poop or is it actually valuable?
It is mostly worm poop.
There you go.
But there is one of the quartz gems has a magical aura to it.
Okay. Yeah, we can sort all that out later.
No worries.
It's easy enough to identify. It is dispelling silver. Dispelling sliver. So it's a one-use talisman, but for free. If you hit something, you attach it to your weapon, you hit your target, and you can trigger it to do dispel magic at 8th level with a counteract modifier of 29.
Oh, cool.
And it attempts to dispel all spells active on the target.
Cool.
But with the realization that this first monstrosity that you encountered proved to be fairly dangerous, we'll call it there. Everybody does get 96 XP from this fight.
Cool.
161.
Groovy.
Yeah.
161.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but we will pick this up in a couple of weeks.
All right.
Surely it'll get
Alrighty.
easier as you go in.
Oh yeah,
surely.
right.
Of course.
In 2 weeks, I will be away.
Oh right, you're on vacation.
Yeah, we'll be headed to the island.
Oh, we'll see who we've got available, and we'll kind of go from there.
Groovy.
All right. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, guys.
Perfect. Have a good
Mhm.
night, guys.
Yep,
Good
have a
night.
good one, guys.
Hey, everyone.
Night night.